but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman.
I mean, it's a set, though. I mean, she was doing a set.
Right.
As comics, you know, she doing a set, and the shit get recorded now. Hey, kicking it.
Hey, welcome. This is what's the name of our show?
In a Man's
What's the name of our show?
In a Man's World.
Tighten up your belts.
Tighten up your belts. We back, and we twofold. First of all, Jeff is as he's here, healthy,
Jazzy.
Back. Welcome back. Big hand for TDP, producer Shazam,
Thank you,
writer. Been gone for like 3 weeks.
Has it been that long?
And he's trying to say y'all been holding it down. I was like, no, we have not.
Y'all
haven't been holding it down?
No, it's been really bad.
Y'all been holding it down.
It's really bad. And then I got a text last night. And the text was so funny because Poetess sent the text. Is it okay if Rodney Perry comes on the show? And I'm like, yeah, we need him. Are you kidding me? Where's he been?
Okay, so I wasn't even in that equation. I didn't get a text.
No, you're not. You're not.
Wow.
You're not.
You got
But-
muscles, though. How old are you?
I'm 54.
Man, you look amazing, dude.
Thank you, man.
It's time to play our game.
Right.
Been single for a while.
And I wore this color shirt
Am I
thinking,
hitting on him?
yeah, all day long.
Are those contacts?
Our special guest, we're so happy to have him in the world. It's Rodney Perry's in the house. Rodney Perry.
What?
Rodney Perry.
man.
First thing we said to him when he walked in, because comics are just like this. We're like, man, you
still alive.
Yeah, you want to save. Yeah, because most people don't survive a stroke. So Rodney, if you don't know, had a stroke.
September 30th, 2016.
That's something you would remember. You know that date, huh? That's like.
Well, you know, I do it's part of my set now. So
so you talk about it.
Absolutely, I'm trying to
it happened to him.
Exploit it.
Now, what's funny is that half the people in the audience who've had a stroke, you only get half their laugh.
Wow.
Let's go.
Only the left side. What an ass.
The left side of the room.
Now, because soon as we heard, everyone felt bad, but a lot of people were just divvying up your material. It's like, hey, you want this?
Yeah, I had to go confiscate my stuff back.
That's right.
Because
the first thing I thought was like, this motherfucker owe me some money. Damn.
Well, I knew he didn't owe people money, so he's military. I was just glad he didn't get his flag early.
I know, right? Wow.
I mean, he was military, and you start thinking because everybody, it was so big on social media. Everybody was sending you so much love.
Yeah, you know what? It was like. It was like dying and getting to sit at your obituary or your funeral. Mm-hmm. I mean, because I still had access to my phone. Like I really was posting way before I should have been posting.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah,
a lot of times
my boys had intervention. Hey, dog.
Yeah, because your text letters were slanted.
Yeah.
Did you post from the bed?
I posted.
Lewis don't like those. He don't like those.
No post from
my
the bed.
current situation. Yeah, it's like all that.
Yeah, no, but he didn't do it right away. Most people do it right after surgery.
Okay.
No, he was recovering. So I was looking at the pictures, and you had a lot of people visit.
Yeah,
who was the most famous person that visited you?
I didn't want people to visit because you don't want people to see you at your lowest. But
right,
Bellamy came out. I mean, any comic that went through town just stopped by.
It was in Atlanta?
I was in Denver.
Oh, you were in Denver?
I was in Denver.
So you had to stay there during recovery.
I chose to stay there because I had an opportunity to go home to Atlanta or to stay in Denver. And I'm a vet, like you said, so the Denver VA, which was taking care of me, is one of the best VAs for stroke recovery.
Oh, okay.
And their rehab clinic is like one of the best in the world. So I once they kind of brought me up to speed on that, I was like, okay, I'll stay here. And so I chose, and it really was great because it really limited the amount of people that could actually come. If I'm in Atlanta, I would have been inundated with people.
Right.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri and all them would have came.
Okay, not my friends.
So deaf.
Yeah, left eye.
Now, did the altitude have anything to do with that? Bringing on that stroke, being in Denver.
Are you having a stroke?
Oh no, that's how we talk here. We don't complete sentences here.
No, you know what? I do believe the altitude absolutely affected me, man. Okay. And Denver, and it's another comedian. He was up there. He came, my man from New York, does the impressions. But anyway,
your story.
It is. And but he had an issue with the altitude because altitude gets even higher at Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
And so he had an issue. So it happens, and I'm sure it affected me, but I was in a bad way even as I look back weeks out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did your benefits?
Does your audience care about this?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the show is about men.
Okay.
And I really
this is big for men because I'm like most men. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and I refused to take the medication.
Now how
so
old
you
are
knew? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm 46.
Wow.
You look good.
5-6 years ago they gave me.
Well, you hit on him. I'm gonna hit on you.
Trying to play
Bigger than me. I don't like it. So,
that means you got to be on the bottom.
oh no! So yeah, but I'm sure the altitude affected me, and I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. Wouldn't take the medication because it just crashed my libido. My erection went to nothing.
Oh, with the medicine.
With the medicine, so I chose not to take it, and I always say I chose an erection over life.
Oh.
That's pretty funny. Right. That's pretty funny.
No, my question is, okay, like you said, it messed up your libido, but were you like working out or walking in fruits and vegetables? Like,
no, I was horrible.
You were smoking the cigars back then?
I was smoking cigars. I was,
drinking?
which I'm not anti-cigar.
Right.
But you add risk to your life when you're doing stuff like that. So I was 278 pounds, which is, I'm 5'7". That's way too heavy for me personally. As we stand now, I'm down like 40 pounds. I'm like 238 right now.
Okay.
But my goal is to get closer to 200 pounds.
Okay.
And to get, come down even more. So I'm still robust.
Now, did you? Okay, you decided. Because you're a married man. Yeah. Now, your wife,
20 years.
Did she try to tell you to take the medicine? Who did you fight? Who did you not listen to other than yourself?
I did not listen to anybody. I just didn't take it.
Did she try to tell you to take it and say?
She ain't in charge. I made a decision. And it was largely because, you want to maintain a sex life, or that's what I'm thinking, but no, it's like, it's not like,
hold up. First of all, you married over 20 years and you still had a sex life. That's
where they do that at.
Yeah, that's
with my wife.
That's what I'm saying. That's amazing right there.
That's new.
Bless her heart.
Now, when did you
bless her vagina?
When did you find out you actually had high blood pressure? At what age?
Maybe like 39.
Wow.
Maybe like 39.
Now, were you a regular visitor to the doctor?
No.
So you didn't go get health checkups?
Get out of here.
That's
I'm black in America.
So that's
when I'm a comedian. I ain't got no health care. I didn't.
Okay.
But
no, what I wanted to ask was when you said you were at the VA. So did you have someone representing you from the VA, or was when you went in, because you went to the hospital first?
I went to the VA hospital.
When it first happened?
No, so I was feeling bad. I checked my blood pressure. This is how stupid I was. Did 2 shows that night with my blood pressure at 221 over 140.
Wow.
So did 2 shows.
How was your sets?
It was amazing.
Okay.
I still got them on tape. I recorded it with my phone. And
so you almost killed.
I almost murdered myself.
Really, LD? Really? High blood pressure entertainment presents.
And okay, go ahead.
The stroke tool. Yeah. Don't miss it.
Clogged Sales Entertainment.
Yeah.
Clogged Sales.
Okay, so you
aneurysm.
So you did your
aneurysm media brains.
So you did your 2 shows and then
did the 2 shows, and my brother who lives in Denver, Ryan Evans, he took me to the emergency room, and I checked in. I thought they would lower my pressure and send me home, to be honest.
Okay, what were your feelings?
Wait, let's get back to the show. Were you sweating a lot, or were you breathing? Did you feel any kind of difference?
I definitely felt not myself.
Okay.
I was leaning, and I kind of needed to lean. Like sometimes the comic, you stand flat-footed and you deliver the jokes. I was kind of leaning on the wall. Like I got images of me, like even pictures. I was leaning, and of course, my mind is still clicking for the most part. So it was a good set, but just knowing what I was going through at that moment physically, I was just not myself.
Yeah, that's what I want to get to help some men out there and women who are with their men to notice some signs. What were some of the signs
Well, my tour now is called the Fast and the Funny. FAST is the acronym for strokes. So when if you notice if you with somebody or even with yourself and you see face drooping, like you see what it'll look like is their face is just not operational on one side, whether it's right or left. Face drooping, arm weakness. If you can't raise your arms above your head, you may be having a stroke. You know, face drooping, arm weakness, speech slurring.
Yep.
That's why which we joke, but that's a real thing. Like maybe 2 weeks out. Because of my blood pressure, I was going in and out of the stroke zone. Right. So 2 weeks out of my stroke, I'm talking to my assistant, and we having a conversation. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "Wow, did you hear that?" She's like, "Yeah. What's you? Are you good?" And that was if I had went to the doctor then. 2 weeks before I had the stroke, I probably wouldn't have had a stroke.
Yeah, that preventive. Yep.
Yeah. So and then if you see anyone or any combination of those things, you should be going to the hospital.
And what's the T?
The T is take your ass to the hospital.
You didn't figure that out?
I didn't. So for those of you who haven't, we're going to slow it down, and he's going to say it again about FAST. What to look for? Go ahead.
Face drooping, arm weakness, speech slurring. That's it in a nutshell. And the American Stroke Association or the American Heart Association, you can go to those websites and you can get more intricate details on those things. But, I mean, it could be other things, too. You can have that and have Bell's palsy. You can have that. But, I mean, it's high-risk life, man. If you're not sleeping, if you're pounding Red Bulls and 5-hour energies, all of that, like post-stroke, it's been interesting recovering because it's certain things like even now, like I'm not 100% right now, but I'm really close, and so I just got where I can work out.
Okay.
This is 6 months later.
Right.
Wow.
I just got where I can really so I start riding the bike. That's my cardio. That's what I do to work out now, and man, it's like people once you start. First of all, it's a few things. Nobody wants to really see you fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people hit you, hey, man, you all right, dude? Nobody wants to hear that it's not good.
Right.
Hey, man, how you feeling? Man, it ain't good. Well, let me hit you back.
Right. Yeah, people run away from it.
I'm going to text you.
Yeah, maybe. So it was interesting. It was a kind of a sociology experiment on how people react to sickness, because I was conscious. I wasn't in pain, but I just couldn't do anything. I mean, I lost the ability to walk. Couldn't walk because I lost my left side. So I couldn't do like little stuff like just that. Right. Just to reach out and grab something and the intricacy of that. Like, I lost what I like to explain it like I lost finesse.
Motor skills.
Yeah. I mean, but you can even I got to where I could walk and I still had no finesse. Like, like you see a clumsy guy with kind of boom, boom, boom. And I was like that, at the outside.
Your rhythm was off.
So you wasn't doing electric slide.
Dude, I just got, I'm a dancer.
Right.
I just got back where I could kind of dance a little bit. I couldn't dance.
You get that Chicago step going again?
I maybe a little bit, but your balance be off. You had that stroke brain, your balance be off like a mug.
Equilibrium.
That's the same thing Ricky went through.
Now what?
And Ricky looked great.
Yeah, because
his body looked great.
He lost all his skills. I mean, speech. I mean, memory.
I wish I was able to talk to him, man. Yeah, while he was going through it. But I mean, I wouldn't have been able to relate to it at that point because I didn't know. Yeah. I mean, now, I've become an expert now because I went through it.
Now, did you suffer any like memory loss?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we comedians. So
allegedly.
Yeah, really.
So I'm laying in the hospital bed. All I want to be able to is to stand again so I can be a stand-up comic.
Right.
So that's one of the things I'm asking God for. Like, just let me be able to stand up. So I'm determined not to be confined to the wheelchair. And then so you graduate from your wheelchair to your cane, and from your cane, you start to walk. And so when I got out of the hospital, I was in hospital total maybe 45 days, with ICU and everything.
Did that seem like a long time?
It was forever.
Yeah.
It's forever. And then, you got to think, half of those days I couldn't walk.
Right.
What was the toughest, as a man, because I'll speak from how men are feeling, what was the toughest time during that 45 days in the hospital?
Not feeling in your jello?
That was very important. The toughest time was kind of being helpless, man. You got a CNA coming in and wipe your ass.
Seeing that.
It's
certified.
Yeah, those are the nurses that's below the RN.
Yeah, certified
you know
assistant
they're
nurses.
yeah, so they're in charge of the dirty work.
Was it a Filipino? Because they always in the hospital. It ain't me. You come in now. You turn over now. You do this now.
I had a little white lady.
Okay.
She
Bless her
wiped
heart.
my butt with the precision of a professional. I was really, to date, my ass has not been so good. Like even now, I'm failing.
Yeah. You let her down.
I'm letting her down.
Like, damn.
But so that was some of the tougher moments, when you land in the bed and you can't take care of yourself.
Wow.
Because we take so much for granted, and that's my life lesson. Be thankful for the moments, man.
Correct.
All the little moments. I mean, we're always trying to get up the road to the next thing. We were all, man, I'm about to do this show, trying to do this, blah blah. But to be thankful for right now. And that's the
key. That's what I learned that a while ago.
Now, is it true that you become really connected with your nurses and the people who take care of you?
I started having sexual fantasies about my nurse.
Yeah.
While she was wiping your ass?
At the same time.
Oh, bless your heart.
Simultaneously. No, but
2 fingers today.
Oh. Hey, Nurse Jack.
I see you had the corn.
You idiot. No, man, you definitely go through mentally so much stuff, man, and you got to think, as an able-bodied man, you can get up in the morning, put your feet on the side of the bed, stand up. I couldn't do that.
Wow.
And I'm also contemplating, will I ever be able to be a stand-up comic again? Did I just lose my livelihood? And you're going, this is my fault.
Yeah.
Okay. I did this.
Yeah.
I ate my way into this.
Yeah.
Poor eating habit, poor that's not exercise, all of that stuff. And I'm laying in bed and I'm just like, just let me walk again. And so like now I have it as a reference point. And my brother and I, we had kind of a challenge relationship. We had kind of been on the outs. So I'm thankful for the whole thing because it kind of pushed us back together.
Right.
Like my brother sat with me every single day. And I just was impressed, and I say, Ryan, man, I want to run, man. And he's like, man, we run next week. Yeah. And so that's my mantra now. We run next week. I ain't never trying to do too much in the space. Right. We run next week.
Now that's interesting because there are a lot of men who are dealing with their brothers, their friends, their boys who are on the outs. And what makes you come back together?
Hopefully it's not a stroke.
Right. No, but I mean, for your brother had to push that aside and came right to your side. Right. And you mentioned something about how and I know it is difficult for people to, when someone gets sick or dying, you don't want to go to them and you don't know what to say to them.
Right.
And how did your wife handle it?
Wow.
Like I said, I really didn't understand it till I got home. And, so Christmas was really kind of emotional for myself and my family because it's like you've been through this ordeal. I got back home November, like the first part of November 6th or so. And so we get to Christmas, and that's when I really became aware of what they were going through. Because my wife and I, we really didn't share it with the kids, but you can't keep anything away from kids. I mean, they're on social media. I got a 14 and 16-year-old. They knew.
Well, you said November 6th, so what happened at Thanksgiving?
He was eating Jell-O.
I was in the hospital during Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. No. We had Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. You said November 6th.
Yeah. So I guess it was Thanksgiving. I had a stroke. So
I'm not pressuring you, brother.
I can't take it.
Nick, you better remember something.
No, but maybe it was Thanksgiving. That was the first holiday, and then of course Christmas.
Yeah.
Subsequently. But Thanksgiving is where that was where the most reflection took place when you go, wow, I made it through this, and that's when I really realized what, like I said, what my family went through, my kids, the potentially losing,
right.
Your father, potentially losing your husband, your breadwinner, so all of that comes into play, and so it was tough.
What was something that your wife said to you that will stick with you the rest of your life? An honest moment.
You want this artichoke?
Well, I'm convinced, first of all, that my wife is trying to kill me.
Oh wow.
She put a pillow over my face just last week. But what she don't know is I got sleep apnea. Half the night I don't be breathing no way.
Right.
No, man. you kind of gain a respect for a person having your back no matter what. And I've always known that about my wife, but to see it manifest before your, so the conversations we have is like, yo, I thought this was it, and I mean, she didn't have time to sit in it. She had to start fixing.
Right.
She had to start, being the head of the family.
Right.
And, so to have me back home was kind of surreal for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Good. We're glad you made it.
Me too. No, one thing to that point is like, okay, you get back to the family, but before this happened to you, did you ever sit down with her and say, if something ever happened to me, this, if something ever happened to you, this? Did you?
No, but we've had those conversations since then.
Okay.
Right. Because, you realize these days aren't promised to us. Right. So how are you going to deal with it, losing a spouse or losing a dad or there's a different perspective, after going through whatever, especially, dealing with hospitals and whatnot.
And how's your wife's health?
She need losing weight too.
Okay, but
but she's
is she going to the doctor more regularly now?
Well, women go to doctors. It's men that where the big issue is. Right. Women, they got to get the cootie-coo checked.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It requires a good checking.
Yeah. Hey, the number's 323-293-3375. We got Rodney Perry in the house. TDP is back. I'm Lewis Dix.
Jeff Arnold.
What's the name of the show?
In a Man's World.
That's the name of the show. I saw a throwback picture of Poetess.
In a Man's World.
Look at her hair. It's so luxurious.
And with her thighs showing, she was shining.
Poetess.
Yeah, she was
so loose.
Putting it out there. I was like, wow. I was like,
she's putting it out there.
So we're
I ran into another comedy brother, and his health is deteriorating, man.
Who?
Anthony Griffith.
Yeah, he has MS.
Yeah, and
he has
lost
MS.
his sight.
He was a great actor. He's a great actor.
Yeah,
too.
he's lost his. Because I saw him at the Laugh Factory.
Multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
Sclerosis.
Yeah, multiple sclerosis.
You have another one?
Another that word. Oh, also that's the other asterisk. Yeah. That word will give you.
The English will give you a stroke.
Yeah, exactly.
So I saw him at the Laugh Factory.
What was he do? Was he performing?
Yes.
I miss you.
And I went up to him
too,
and I was like, Griff. And he just hesitated, and he was like, nobody calls me Griff. And I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, and then he had to lean way in. And then I talked to his wife. Wow. And he was driving, and his vision just went blank.
Oh, when it happened.
No. He's had MS for years, and it kind of slowly breaks you down.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure the vision is probably this stage of it.
Yeah. So he said a couple of years ago he was driving, and he just the vision just totally went blank. So now he's at the stage where he only can see maybe 2-3 feet in front of him.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
he's 54.
Right.
Yeah, we're at that age. I mean, when you see your peers,
it's almost over.
No, not for me. Not for me, man.
How many more years you want to live? That's the question.
You know what?
No, I don't.
As long as I can, and that's why I try to.
You would like to lock in 100? You would like to see 100?
I'm putting 40 on the table. I want 40 more.
You want 40 more?
Yeah.
How old are you right now?
I'm 50 something.
You want to do 90?
Yeah, as long as I can get up.
I don't know if I want to be 90.
Because I already put the stuff in my house. The
if
chair
y'all
that goes
stay
up
alive,
the side.
I'll do 90.
Yeah,
but y'all can't be
90.
gone.
I'm making 90.
You can do 90. I believe you can do 90. You
I'm
still got
90.
muscles left. You still
90.
20.
Yeah, so I mean, I put it in. I can.
That's a great question.
Yeah, maybe 7 more years.
7 more.
Wow,
that's a great question. So if you're out there, how long
actually look great, man. You down about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
How long do you want to live? How long do you want to be here?
Because you know what? I mean, you got to factor your friend. You want people to be around that you know.
Right.
Who you gonna talk to? You the last one. Don't nobody. We discriminate over certain things. Black people get discrimination. Gays get discriminated, and old people.
Ageism.
Yeah. Old people get discriminated. We treat old people like trash.
I don't.
You know what? And my dad went to his funeral, his buddy's funeral, and my dad has one homie left. My dad is like 89.
That ain't no fun. Who you gonna cheer?
Yeah.
He can't talk to you. Well, you don't know nothing about the civil rights movement.
But he educated me on it. But when I talked to him, he like, yeah.
But you don't know. You don't know.
yeah.
Like, man, we was out in Selma.
Right,
Man, them girls was off the chain.
Get to rub their feet after that, walking that bridge.
Martin was a fool. You know, man, you remember Martin? Oh, wait a minute! Don't tell all my stories.
Now,
Hysterical.
I've been. You've been in Atlanta for how long now?
7 years.
Now, I've heard it's really changed. I heard it's becoming a little young L.A., you know, with young Hollywood.
I think I saw something on the news today. It's like the #1 place for filming right now. The industry is definitely coming to Atlanta. I wouldn't recommend an actor going to Atlanta or a comedian if you don't already have a brand.
Correct.
You know, because they like celebrity, like anywhere else.
Right.
But if you're a producer or a creator, it's a great place to be because it's so many people that want in the game, and they got equipment. I mean, like how dope this is in here. It's some dude living in his mama house with 6 red cameras in the basement.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So I mean, people have the equipment. I mean, you can't stop that, and it's a all around less expensive life. So I mean, the home we have in Atlanta would easily be $1 million, $1.5 million here.
Right.
5,000 square feet in Atlanta.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's like I would be living a different life to afford the same house here.
Right. Now, we on this show, we talk about how, you know, men are handling their business. We want to give you props because Rodney has 6 kids.
Yeah.
Been married over 20 years, and that deserves applause.
Pull-out game is horrible.
Get this one more stall.
You got me again.
It's so many comics out here now, and
Are they really comics, though?
no, but it's so many people who want to get entertainment. No, they're working towards it. I had the pleasure of seeing some young comics last week. And one guy is a police officer, and he's trying comedy. And I got to talk to him, another young guy. And
Did he know the legend of Lewis Dix?
You know, it's funny because you
I knew. Can I tell my Lewis Dix story? Can I tell my Lewis Dix story?
It's funny.
Please do.
So, myself, Harry Ratchford, who is Kevin Hart's one of Kevin's writers, we were in the Navy, young 20-somethings, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stroke free.
Way stroke free.
Yeah.
I was almost a crackhead. But anyway,
wow.
No, that's not true. I'm not. That's a joke. So young. I mean, we might have been 24, and Lewis was on tour with Luther. We had got tickets to the New Orleans Superdome. The young lady I work with in the Navy, her people helped around the Superdome, so she got us in. We didn't even pay, and all I wanted to see was the comedian. Because I knew I was a comedian, but I was a Rudy Poo.
Right.
And Lewis Dix came to the edge of the stage and talked to us, man. And you had the white sneakers, blue suit, white shirt, real clean, fresh white. I was like, dog, comics don't dress like that. That dude is on some nother. He amazing.
Oh wow!
And Lewis came
Look
down.
at his ass.
It was. We didn't say that. And Lewis came down to the edge of the stage to the man, and he talked to us, gave us like 5 minutes. Yo, you guys comedians, man, good stuff. Someday, man, you guys could be, like me.
Oh wow!
Did he say it modest like that?
No, he didn't.
I sound like him too.
He was very kind, and he talked to us a couple of minutes, and he disappeared backstage. And,
Wow!
And, I wouldn't
the Phantom.
And I wouldn't meet him the years later, and it's awesome to be able to sit here.
Did you tell him that story when you met him again?
Absolutely.
Can I just interrupt and say that's the first story I heard of Lewis being nice to
Oh, really?
other comics.
No, I am very nice one-on-one to comedians.
One-on-one.
If it's a group setting, I don't mess around in a group setting. I won't say anything. But if it's one-on-one and they're really interested in it, because people did that for us.
Well, I didn't meet you in that arena, so I met you playing ball.
Right.
So I just knew you was asshole there.
No, I mean, it's just to keep. I didn't need to be friends with everybody. Rodney and his boy, I appreciated the hustle.
Yeah.
Because they were grinding, and it's so funny. I didn't know that was the guy that's Kevin Hart's writer.
Yeah, that's Harry. Yeah.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah, Harry and I Kevin Hart has stolen all of my friends.
Oh,
He
hilarious.
owns all my friends.
That's-
He bought them.
Joey Wells, yeah.
He got
Joey Wells was
He
you?
took Joey. He took Harry. Those were two. That's my best buddies. Those both of those guys. But all jokes aside, man. Harry connected with Kevin because we used to play Madden all the time, and Harry would that's my boy. We would be together. I mean, I might go to Kevin's house and play some Madden for a little while, and we'd go play some Madden. And they became friends because their wives became cool.
Yeah.
Each of their first wives were friends, and that really kind of you start doing family stuff and stuff like that. My wife has kind of always operated outside of the Hollywood world. She didn't need to assimilate to fit in. My wife has always been just a regular.
Right. No, because a lot of people fit in Hollywood people. Like Speedy's good for that. He's been Jamie's friend forever.
Yeah.
And that's
you got to break up with superstars. You do. You can't stay with them, otherwise they'll just sop up your energy.
Really.
I believe it. Yeah. And like you shouldn't open for somebody for too long. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
If you open for anybody over 3 years, they don't respect you.
Oh wow.
Well, Speedy then went past that.
They don't respect you. It's impossible for them to respect.
They should put a term limit on that.
I mean, you should put a term limit on it.
Now, why do you say it's impossible for them to respect you?
Well, even if they want you to win, even if they're a fan, even if they love you, if you love me, you want to see me do better. Right. So if I'm still in the same place I'm in now when we met, then that's not good. Like I told Kevin early on, man, I said, dude, it's great what you're doing with all these people around you, but you cannot be the guy that buys the drinks forever.
Yeah.
It should if we all rocking, it should be a point any one of us should go, hey, I got this.
I got this round, yeah.
If you can't say that, then you in the space, you got to get your weight up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The ball always come back to your court. Like, what can I do to be better? What can I do to be a better man, better human being, better person? What can I do to get my weight up? Like, so that's just
That's a good point. No,
philosophy.
That's a
I don't
great
know if
point.
it's true.
I think that's a great point in life too. Just not so much in show business. When you got friends around, if you're that main person, it drains you, and it drains the person who's in charge too.
Right. And people will steal from you too. If they get too hungry, they're gonna steal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolf's got to eat.
Yeah, Jeff always says that. If somebody's hungry, they're going.
I mean, you don't know until you get them hunger pains, and then it comes down to I got to do what I got to do.
And it's close enough to see the waste or the frivolous
Because
nature.
You always get that mentality, like okay, this motherfucker's eating, you eating good, and I'm getting crumbs.
I ain't eating B.
Yeah, I'm not eating B. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody else around me,
Everybody eats B.
and it's like you just constantly feeding me crumbs,
Right.
And that ain't gonna do it no more. That ain't cutting it no more.
But you can't feed me.
right.
So teach a man to fish. What's that I was saying? Teach a man to fish.
I haven't been in church in a while, but
Teach a man to fish and then you buy the cornmeal, something like that. I don't remember.
Something like
man,
that. That was real close.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he can take care of himself. Don't
Feed
give
a
me
man
no
a fish and he'll eat once, and teach a man to fish, he'll feed himself for a lifetime.
See that?
Exactly.
Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want.
Oh wow!
So, wow, that's it. Now, it's Friday.
Is it?
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
It is.
Now, are you in town for a show?
I was working on a show over on with Angel Conwell on my good and called Family Time. It runs on Bounce TV. So I've been shooting that for the last couple of days.
That's what
I'm actually headed to the airport.
That's with Bentley Evans.
Kyle Evans.
Yeah, it's called Family Time with Omar Goody.
Omar Gooden, Angel Conwell, young Clayton Thomas is on there. Tangerine is on there.
Yeah, that's
wife.
yeah. I tried. I
He got another show, doesn't he?
Does he have a show?
They got a few shows over
He got
there.
another show, Grown Ups.
Grown folks with G Thang and Jay Phillips.
That's not going to last. But
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You just bust that balloon out.
Same guy you met in New Orleans, huh?
Exactly.
Kind of not.
No, I mean
He's changed.
I mean,
His underwear.
I mean, it was funny because I was actually discussing G thing last night with another guy about.
Oh wow! In the bed?
No,
He said last night.
no, about how now with Facebook and everything, everyone is
Social
Facebook
media.
famous. It's
Okay.
like when you read someone's post, you just say, "Oh man, they got
he
it
doing
going."
it.
Yeah, he's
He
doing
doing
it.
it.
He's
Go
doing
ahead,
everything,
dog.
man. And then when you see him, you say, "No, he's
same place.
Yeah, he right. We're okay."
Well
and then
done.
you got to catch yourself because, like you say, we're competitors.
Okay.
And you're like, "Oh wait, he got a show." And then you realize, okay, he's still hustling.
Yeah.
Because nobody will say, "Hey, I'm
Every day,
hustling, and I hope this works out."
I think we're in a perpetual state of hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always You know, I mean, that's what we talked about earlier is being thankful for the moment. You know, because to me, success, you know, and I've just learned that success is as simple as one step. If you're taking one step toward your journey every day, then you can say I'm a success.
You know, the road to success. Yeah.
You at least headed that way.
That's what I try to preach all the time. It's like, you know, you turn your failures into success.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
When you
like
gonna do
every
it?
day. Hey, I'm successful, homie. I wake up.
His clothes match.
Yeah, but I wake up every morning. I'm successful.
That's right.
I wake up every morning, and you know I know what you're going through. But me to be blessed at 54, and not to take medication,
absolutely,
and I can get up.
Oh, you killing it,
and I can run.
If you got an erection, you win it.
Exactly. So I feel, you know, my success.
I didn't know that. You got an erection, you winning?
Yes.
Man, I got to work on that.
You're killing the game.
I still wake up like an adolescent.
If you're not having an erection, that's what you need. That's the first sign.
You know why? Because you eating all that bullshit.
Yeah, he's our health expert.
You eat all that bullshit and it clogs your veins and your bloodstream.
I'm telling you.
Now, what's wrong with you that you ain't getting an erection where
I was joking.
He eating that cheese and all that
But
stuff.
allegedly.
The cheese
I
is
had one
mucus.
last night.
I mean, I watched this documentary called Fork Over Knives when I was in the hospital.
Yes.
That's what made me not want no more meat.
And what was the name of it again?
Fork Over Knives. It's on Netflix right now.
Yep.
Man, I'm telling you, watch this. You may not eat another piece of meat, dude.
Yep.
break it down. Break it down.
So basically, it talks about how they've industrialized food, and so
meat
what
fillers and all of that. Yeah.
So you got to think when our parents were eating steaks and stuff like that, chicken, everything they were eating, they were maybe a day from the farm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
We are weeks from the farm, months from the farm. So by the time a piece of meat get to your plate, to your table in your home, it's been around. Depending on where you live in this country, like if you're in a city, you know if you're in the hood, you might your grocery store might get that meat after it comes from a premium grocery store.
But you know
and
what?
Don't see it.
But that's what they do here. They get the old meat from the valley and then bring it to the
But
hood.
Foster Farms chicken is raised up in Central California, Northern California. Now that chicken has to be processed. You have to put that in a cooler. They drive that from Central, and I remember somebody had told me, from Central California all the way to Florida. That's a 4-day trip. Nothing's supposed to live that long.
They don't fly Southwest?
Wow.
No. United. But then they drive that, and then
They got drug off you.
Yeah, but then but then you got an
Wanna get
expiration
away?
date on this shit though.
Right.
It's like, that's what people don't look at.
But the problem is what they use to preserve it.
The GMOs.
The hormones, the GMOs, all that. That's what
The
they use to
steroids and all of that.
The what?
Steroids. All of that shit. GMOs.
Everybody's having a stroke.
Nah.
It's a tough tongue day.
But you gotta
Say that again
that's what I try to
twice.
tell him. You gotta read what you putting in your body.
Right.
You gotta read. It's important what you putting in your body.
Post stroke, I read more than I ever did.
Now you stay away from the high fructose corn syrup.
I'm not. That's not one of my things that I really focus on. Mommy, hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, his phone came up, Mommy. Now, that's your wife?
That's my mother.
Oh, okay.
Gee, wow. You can't read?
Man, it said
Yeah,
Mommy too.
Right. Mommy to me.
Mommy, is that what it means?
I would give a number anytime somebody get a new number. I just throw a 2 on there or 3 on there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So everybody's got codes in their phones.
Yeah.
Everybody's got codes in their
When
phones.
mommy come up on your phone, that's
Mine has my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question, Luke?
Sure.
Is there a reason you don't trim those nose hairs?
You know what? Let me tell you what's happening. I've been.
Because
Those
that's a man thing.
Those are called booger
Yes.
guards.
No.
Booger guard.
No, I've been looking for. They got this thing that you can get. This thing you put.
You don't want to cut it off. You just need to hit that the ones that show the
Right, I tried to
a
get it
nose
this
trimmer.
morning, and I couldn't.
Like curd
I'd already
fillers.
put lotion on,
Ah,
so
you
I
can't
couldn't.
get to it.
I couldn't get to it, and I didn't know that you would sit to my left and notice it.
It's looking at me. It's like, yo, what up? Yeah,
Hello, my honey.
I live in Lewis Dix's nose. Why do you sound like that, though? Yo,
Now,
I'm sick of his mustache hair. It's coming up here. You want it with me? You want it with me? Are you starting it? Bring it on.
This is my territory. It's from like that. It's from that villain in Ghost. He says, "Stay the fuck out of here."
I live in the right nostril, for God's sake.
It's windy in
And
here.
that's funny because, see, I really did. I saw it this morning, but I'd already lotioned, and I was like, all right.
You don't fuck with the tweezers? You
Right.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Tweezers make you cry a little bit, though.
Yeah, because you don't, and you start getting other ones. You get everyone but that one. You start, So all right.
I got a question for you guys. This men talk, okay?
That's right.
When the last time you cried?
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Really?
It's been a while.
I cried not too long ago because my daughter called me and was telling me how much she missed me.
Oh, that's dope.
And then about an hour later, she called and said, "I put money in her account."
That's the setup. You got the setup call.
Yeah, I got the setup.
Yes.
You still falling for it, though. Yeah, you still falling for it.
Yeah,
That's good, though.
what about you?
First of all, when I want to cry, there's a couple of movies. I watch Rudy.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Rudy takes me out every time.
Okay.
I love to see people overcome incredible odds.
Yeah.
And when Rudy runs his sorry ass out on that field,
You cry.
I break down.
Like, every time.
But also, real stuff. It was definitely over one of my kids. My daughter went to state track and field, and I was just overwhelmed with pride.
How'd she do?
She didn't do well. No, she didn't. That made me cry too.
Damn.
You ain't shit. How'd you get it?
All this money wasted and shit.
We have a caller. We know TDP doesn't cry.
No.
Okay, caller.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry to interrupt your story about your daughter and going to school, nigga. I'm sorry, but I had to call in.
All right, man.
Shalom.
What's up, homie?
Shalom, man. Hey, Lou,
Yeah.
I'm a little late on the joke, man, but I'm like, when your motherfucking mustache hairs, they remind me of like Ralph Crandall when you're going out the window, like yelling at motherfucking your nose hairs, like, Norton, get down here.
Norton, my friend, get out of here.
Hey, how have you been?
Yo, Lou, man, I've been all over the world, man. I'm out here like back in '99 when you nigga had the Nike gloves with the ski mask. You know what I mean? I'm getting money right now.
You getting money, dog?
I'm getting money, baby. What's going on? Hey, man, when I saw you, I clicked on the show, and I saw, I heard your voice, and I was like, okay, who's that, Michael Collier and shit? Then I looked at my phone, I was like, what the fuck is this? This nigga look like a baby Michael Clark Duncan and shit. Who is this nigga?
Well, this is the great Rodney Perry.
Yes, sir.
First of all,
That's Rodney Perry.
if you ever call me Michael Collier, I'm gonna kill you. No, that's
Well,
my
shout
man.
out to you.
Michael Collier called
Perry.
me every day and told me jokes when I was in
Who
hospital.
did?
Michael Collier.
It wasn't his jokes, but he told you everybody else.
No, he told me jokes. Like
No, I'm
two
just
guys
kidding.
walking to a bar joke.
Did he? Now that's
He
who
said, I got
he
the
is.
joke of the day. You ready? And I said, all right, go. But then he wanted to kind of be friends after I got well. I was like, hold on.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, that wasn't a cue for your Michael Collier story, nigga.
Absolutely a cue.
This guy.
You was alley-oop the Michael Collier story.
No. That wasn't an alley-oop, nigga, for your Michael Collier story. We know you know Michael Collier.
You lucky I ain't in charge of hanging up on motherfuckers either.
Doesn't matter. We only got 6 callers, so he called.
You hang up on me. You hang up on me, I call right back. You know what I mean? I call back 5-6 times, nigga.
I love
I'm a
it.
hood nigga. I'm that nigga calling you from jail, nigga. I be calling you at motherfuckers. As soon as they let me go to the phone, nigga, I'm calling you.
I love it. Who is this?
Well, we've
I
missed
call you
you.
right before lights out, nigga. I'm calling you, nigga. You know what I mean?
So how's the daughter?
Oh, Luke, man, you know what I'm saying. My baby girl.
Did it get real?
Yeah, we have to bring him back.
You know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? My baby girl.
glad you brought that up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My baby girl is, she's beautiful. I bought her some summer outfits, you know what I'm saying?
Her mom
She's
must
ready
be
for the
cute.
summertime.
Okay.
Whoa, nigga, whoa. Wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? That told y'all off limits, boy. You know what I mean? I
This
bust
ain't got no
that
handsome
right
voice.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's aggressive sometimes.
No, so last I was here, you was trying to get back with your girl.
Yeah.
Is that official now?
Yo, TDP, man, I changed my mind on that shit, man.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Like,
Jeff
She
was
moved
saying
on,
take her
huh?
for a walk, and
Yeah,
we were giving you pointers on
Right.
what to.
Nah. I took your advice on that. You know what I'm saying? I be walking her, for a little distance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then
Walking
I
her?
take back to the crib. Walking her.
You let her
be
pee
walking
and bring her back in? What's going on?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I bathe her, shine her up. You know what I'm saying? And I put on that red light. You know what I'm saying? Then I go to work. You know what I mean? I go to work up in there.
Well, good. It's obvious we can tell you're smoking right now because you're pausing in between your conversation.
Smoking what?
Oh, wow.
Well, he just smokes, and that's okay. Hey, now let me ask you a question. What are you doing for Memorial Day?
Oh, man, I got my father. This nigga actually said he coming down here, and I think it might happen.
Yeah, because before he's been saying that. He's been saying he's coming, and he hasn't made it. So you think this is
it?
Yeah.
Where he live?
Oh, he live in Newark, New Jersey.
What? That ain't no easy trip.
Well, the thing about it was, for months, the nigga was like, yo, man, I'm going to catch a plane ticket. Then the nigga switched up to a train ticket. Then the nigga was talking about the Greyhound.
He is not coming. He's not coming.
Now, my sister just going to rent a car and drive the nigga down here.
Good. Now, are you?
It's blessing to have your dad.
Are you prepared?
That's levels of the game.
Are you prepared? How are you? Are you ready to receive him?
Whoa, Lou, what the fuck?
I mean, in a positive way. In a positive way.
You hanging out, man, that West Hollywood shit is rubbing off on you, bro.
No, because sometimes
it was just an interesting choice of words. Receive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Receive him. What the fuck? My father gonna walk into the room with candles and fucking rose petals and shit, nigga.
I mean, he did have a long car ride.
I mean, are you and him going to have a real conversation? Is what I'm saying.
Oh man, probably not, because my father is. I told you, Lou, my father is fuck that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Grown men don't have those conversations. That era. Yeah. That era. I tell my brother all the time.
My father's, they can suck my dick type of nigga.
Okay.
Yeah,
everything
which is fair.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's my father. So I can't really. I'm not going to have that conversation with my father. I'm going to just, joke with him and have a good time. You know what I mean?
No. Enjoy him,
if you could, what type of conversation would you want to have? What was one of the things you want to ask him? On the real.
What was it like fucking bitches back in the day before AIDS? I don't know shit about that.
The life question you want to know.
Yeah, that's where we are with this guy.
Yeah.
I'll never know what true freedom feels like, man. My whole life since I was a young puberty boy trying to get ass.
Puberty boy.
I was always got to get a condom.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what it's like just to bust off and have orgies and shit like that without worrying about dying. You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
I want to know what that's like.
You ain't never went raw, is what you're telling me?
You got a daughter.
Of course.
Yeah. So you know exactly what it feel like.
I used to go raw based upon the female skin and
wow.
You know what I'm saying? What her hair look like, she got dandruff and shit. I'm like, if I see dandruff, I'm like, I'm not busting off. I'm not going raw on you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. That's a
but
good point.
She look good. You know what I mean?
So if she take care of her scalp, she can get that skin flu.
Right.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying?
Deception is a motherfucker sometimes.
They told me later on, they said that, nah, nigga, AIDS can lie dormant in you for like a year and shit.
Oh,
yeah,
you already got it.
Yeah,
So,
you know what I mean? I'm like, these motherfuckers, these scientists be popping up with new shit, man. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So listen, I hope you enjoyed Dad.
You cut me off, Lou?
Yeah,
it's over.
Yes.
Wrap up, Willie Sweetwater. Hey, John Lemon, what's up, my nigga? Keep that head glowing, my nigga. I see you, TDP. I like the shirt. I'm out.
Later.
All right, player.
Oh, I had a question.
Wow.
That was dope. What's his name?
Yeah, he'll call back.
Sweet. Willy Wonka Joe. And Apollo Legend.
Listen,
And Apollo Legend.
I'm Lewis Dix.
Jeff Arnold.
TDP.
Rodney Perry.
Special guest Rodney Perry sitting in the house. What's the name of the show again?
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
Yeah, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
What?
Well, because I got prostate. I didn't take my prostate.
Hilarious.
I got to go to the bathroom. All right, we'll be right
We're
back.
not checking it for you.
That nigga is ignorant.
He got the t-shirt going.
He's got what?
Stay in your lane.
Really?
Jumped off on that.
I'm sorry. We're back. I was about to say, I smell weed. I realized where I was.
Really, Lewis.
It's like, oh, okay. I thought I was on the
just
corner.
there.
Yeah, because you smell it everywhere now.
It's legal.
It's like it's not a thing of before. It used to be shocking when you smell.
No, but
now it's like you can drive down the street and pass 2 police officers and they puffing.
Remember the only place that you used to smell it when you was going down to 101 by Universal
Really?
City. When you going on the
In
101.
the air? That's a lot of
it was
weed.
always right there because in the hills up there they grow it up there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right. And college was somebody's dorm room. But
Have you ever smoked weed?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Lil Dix, you don't seem like a weed guy to me.
No,
He's not.
I have.
I've only smoked weed maybe 7-8 times in my life. But
Yeah, I don't-
I smoked in Denver one time,
How was that?
and it was I was the coolest I've ever felt.
Okay.
I felt like I was the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah, in college, it
Weed, it made
gave
me
a headache.
paranoid, so I had to
Yeah,
graduate.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't,
gave me
I
that
didn't, I
paranoid.
didn't
I didn't like putting my lips on what everyone else was putting their lips on.
You old selfish weeder.
No, I'm just,
You want the weed alone.
So here's the thing: like, if it makes you paranoid, you can't mentally tell yourself that you're not paranoid and everything is okay. It's too strong.
Right.
To
I guess. I don't know.
overcome.
well, now
I mean,
it's
weed
like,
people would tell you smoking the wrong weed if you feel like that. Like, oh, you what you need is the sativa.
yeah, that dude.
You know, see what you doing. See,
But no, back then it was
want a body high.
Weed made me sleepy. Oh, sleepy. Oh, you don't want that. You want to get the upper weed.
right.
The upper.
the weed that keep you going.
And
But
for
you got
some
so
people,
many variations of weed now.
yeah, and some people,
It's like cigars.
people are going through so much now in this world. You
It's
got to
terrible.
find your own vice. Mine became white sneakers and a microphone.
Ah.
So I mean,
Nice.
you got to find.
Is that a vice?
the microphone is. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Do you still need it?
What were you asking God for?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you forgot, huh?
Yeah, what are you asking God for? I mean,
You're right.
Memory loss is a motherfucker.
I mean, we'll go.
I did.
I mean, look how much money we've made comedy owners
True.
Yeah.
just because it's a vice. I mean, nobody's not going to.
People do exploit the fact that you love what you do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, $20 for I mean, and it is. And when you think about it, it's not you getting $20 for 15 minutes.
Right.
That is good pay, but if only you do 15 minutes every week, it's not good.
But you know what, man, and y'all probably take this for granted because y'all here. But I gained a respect for that when I moved out of LA, because around the country there are people that make a living doing stand up, and they make good money. Like I started a room in Atlanta when I first got there. The comics would not come to my room unless I paid them.
Right.
I'm talking about like $200. Like they wanted some substantial on like a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, let me get 150. 150? Are you crazy? I did this in LA for $7.50.
Right.
Yeah.
So the fact that LA is kind of a showcase town, it takes the money out of it and allows you to just be creative.
Yeah.
You know what I
Wow,
mean?
they were asking for 150 and 200.
Man, I was like, man, first of all, you ain't that good.
Right.
You're not
that part.
Take this $1.50. Yeah.
But I respect that area, and the area is people that you never heard of that have homes, cars, and all of the accoutrements of life, and you never heard of them, and they do comedy for a living.
Yep.
It's
Wow.
really interesting. Yeah.
Wow, and that's probably all over East Coast, South, Midwest.
Yeah, the internet is really even the playing field, I think. I think the internet has allowed, cats to get in the game that would have had to come here and get at the end of the line. But now, because of the internet, they can, you don't have to get on television anymore.
Correct.
Right. You create your own.
You create your own.
Yeah.
That's kind
I
of
tell
dope.
everybody this is here is everything right here. This is it right here.
Well, I was just like Affion Crockett. His thing, he was the internet guy, but then it didn't really translate to TV because he wanted to do everything. But it can still happen, but you just got to.
You still have to focus.
Right.
Yep.
You still have to focus.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because but now you have to focus even more because there's so many of them. There's so many.
I'm gonna tell you what works. I've been researching this for like 4 months now.
Okay.
So this is what works on the internet, especially you people that go viral. First of all, I don't think sketches work.
Right.
Sketches, like people do the little sketches.
Yeah,
that don't work
45
unless
sketches.
you're built stockpiling content to pitch for to be a show at some point.
Correct. Or a movie.
Oh yeah, or a movie, which could happen. But the anytime only time sketches work if you're the star of every sketch.
Correct.
Right.
If you're the one person the star of every sketch, then that person could be successful. But things that drive people are one-on-one face stuff. So you see, it's a girl on the internet called Jess Hilarious. She just sold out 4 shows in Atlanta, and she has no television, and it's all internet. She has 1 million followers, and it's all her face talking about whatever she's talking about that day.
Okay.
It's that and the split screen where they roast something. You know, that works.
Yeah.
That drives human beings to want to see you live.
Now, is the girl Just Hilarious? Is she good? Does she have material?
I would say as a stand-up, she's maybe on the scale of 1 to 10 or 4.
Okay.
She has no punchlines. But she don't need them on the internet. But I think what her maturation progress as a comedian, she's doing 45 minutes when she's probably at best a feature.
Gotcha.
Right.
At best, just my professional evaluation of her. Is that me?
Oh, we have a call. Oh, so that's your way of letting us know we have a caller.
You know what?
Okay, all right. As opposed to
I thought somebody was having a stroke.
A ring from the 90s at least?
She tired of doing the finger thing and trying to get our attention.
I was wondering what was going on. I was like, somebody
we
got the
call.
phone on.
We got a
have a caller. Caller.
It's from Chris from Connecticut.
See,
Chris, how you doing, man?
Connecticut.
Keeper's back.
Doing great.
World champion up
I
there.
see they finally got a TDP back.
Yeah.
Had you working a third shift on Friday.
yeah, yes.
Everybody come in with a joke. I like it.
It's in a man's world.
Yeah, it's like men talking. Somebody walks in the room, they gonna crack on you if you know each other. So, Chris, how's the family?
Are we doing great? I'm actually in Connecticut.
Memorial Day
Excuse
weekend.
me.
Now, so you gonna see the brother and his
new girl.
You know what they got in Connecticut? Cape Verdean women. Oh my God. Have you ever seen them?
What they look like?
They're gorgeous. They're yellow people.
It's another call.
Oh.
They're
Hey,
like poets, but taller than
Chris, say hello to our special guest, Rodney Perry.
Yeah, it's good to see you, right? Especially in good health. It's unfortunate that a lot of men like yourself don't start digging for the truth in health properties until at least you got
something
a second
happened.
chance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a fireman.
He's a fireman, so he saves people like you.
Oh man, hey man, thank you for your service, Chris. Man, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
He just did mouth to mouth on the dude slobbering with death.
Let me give him a little tongue.
I see Jeff got a long sleeve romper on.
Wow.
It's all the rage.
Yeah, he been waiting for that one. Yeah, he finally.
I'm about to hit him with this romper
excited.
joke.
Yeah,
he got his notes.
Yeah, he got excited when he saw Teeter, so he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna shoot this one in." Good, okay.
But I'm enjoying the show, man. It's just great to see, for black men with all the stuff we go through, just sitting down and just having chemistry like the way y'all got it. It's just a breath of fresh air just to see that.
Now, what you got? Father's Day is coming up. They planning something for you?
Yeah, man. I actually had like a surprise party yesterday because I graduated yesterday, got my bachelor's, and I've been getting gifts since. And
that's dope, man. Congratulations.
You graduated online?
Phoenix University.
How'd you get your cabin gown? Backspace?
Backspace. Colon. What's your degree in, Doc?
Fire science.
Fire science.
So you're gonna be able to go in and determine where the fire began and all that good stuff.
Pretty much arson investigation. You got it right. See, right?
Yeah, there you go. One of my best friends is a fireman, so he does that. So yeah, that's dope, man. Congratulations. That's gonna equal more money for you. That's gonna be a immediate bump in pay. Am I right?
Oh yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, that might be $20,000 bump.
Yeah,
easily.
Good for you, Chris.
But yeah, I'm just again, it's just good to see all of y'all and just hear y'all voices. This show is I always say it's a gem, and it's not many shows out here.
Let me ask you a question, Chris. You in the great Northwest up there, Connecticut area, man. You around the most gangster white people in the world, man. The racism is a little different in that area of the country. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm from here, but I live in Florida. I'm just down here for my vacation.
Okay.
To see my family, but I grew up here, and it is a different kind of. It's funny you say that. It's a very different type of racism.
Yeah, the white people in like Boston and stuff, they like black people, but they white.
Irish Catholics.
even if you do your history report, like here in the North, like slavery was different. We had a lot of, it was more necessarily respect, but there were already black institutions up here and education and the Connecticut racism is more institutionalized racism versus stop and frisk and all the stuff you see on TV and all. It's more of a black education versus white education, or if you want to be a civil service worker, you deal with a lot of Irish racism. So it is a different game.
Wow.
As opposed to like, other places in the country.
Well, we're glad you're surviving it and able to educate your family and have a great Father's Day, Chris. Okay.
I have to say to you guys. And before I go, I just want to. I got some good news for Jeff Arnold. I got a discount for him with some Ariana Grande concert tickets.
Wow,
man.
Blew it. You
Every ticket,
dismount.
Every ticket must go. Yeah. They blowing up.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Blowout
Chris.
sale. Okay,
Wow.
all right.
That's cold. I wasn't even gonna go there. That's cold, man.
Wow.
That's cold. Chris, that's you and Chris got a thing.
Chris from Connecticut, now residing in Florida, but now visiting Connecticut, and Apollo legend.
and Willie.
Apollo.
And that's the total difference from him and Willie. Total extremes.
The contrast,
Yeah, Willie's just off the chain, and Chris is just straightforward. Hey, listen, I'm Lewis Dix.
Jeff Arnold.
TDP. Really?
Okay, just said that out loud.
You're not going to use the microphone? Fuck. Are we doing a show or not?
I got to try and vet it out.
We
Boy,
are.
like a
It
cute
is.
It's a cute outside.
From the desert to the sea in all of
Why
Southern
is your
California.
font so big?
And around the world.
Vision blind.
It's blind. He got a bat font.
Yeah.
Is that an eye or a building?
I was reading this phone out my periphery.
I got a big.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, T.
Wow.
News from here and around the world. Your anchor, John
Lemon. Go
Lemon.
ahead, John
Breaking
Lemon.
news.
With the squirt report.
Oh wow.
His news is bad with notes, and when he doesn't have notes, it's even worse. So, go ahead.
Where's your news at?
From the Morris Media
Girl.
That's the news.
Hey, he get all sensitive.
Yeah. Where your news at?
Yeah, see, I was criticizing this shit. God,
One of the
God.
comments were when you do your news to please cite the resource.
Oh, wow.
no, because they want to know where I get it from.
Right. They try to be on your
Go
team.
ahead, homie.
Nah, we all know what's going on the G Summit over there.
What is that?
Where all the world superpowers they meet, discuss what's going on and all of that shit. So.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Spoke like a real anchor.
Exactly.
BT, TV1.
No, the thing that was happening over there was the incidental, what they call the incidental bump.
Incidental bump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trump just came out like a gangster and bumped the prime minister of Montenegro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just like America first. And just pulled the jacket up like gangster style.
We're going to show you. Here's a clip.
Oh, wow.
Check it out.
Clip of the week. Oh.
Is that a bump? Oh, he did kind of manhandle him a little bit.
Yeah.
Back up, dog. I'm the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Rewind it a little bit forward. Hey, how the fuck? What you
Hey,
doing?
you cut the line, buddy.
Hey, watch
Shit.
this.
Now,
America first.
did you see the response from a white man as opposed to if that was a brother?
Oh,
A
they got
brother
an
would have
elbow.
pushed him back.
Oh, they got an elbow.
A brother would have pushed him back.
Yeah.
No, it depends on the situation. This dude is clearly, like, first of all, it's Montenegro.
They just joined.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's a small country.
Come on, get on out of here.
Yeah.
dog. Get your ass out of here.
So it's more like America first, and we stepping up. And
Trump ain't gonna miss no photo op.
no,
He's
he's right there.
It was a line of white boys up in there.
It was actually no black people.
Yeah.
No black.
Yeah.
The European Union.
Yeah.
That's what made it so incredible when Barack's president, because he would just stand out.
With the G20 and the summits, yeah. So
he
was
had
there.
swagger. He
Did you
strode.
see this week he was in Germany?
Berlin.
And it was like he was a
The
rock star. Like
the massive
big
turnout.
concert.
Obama.
Yeah. He's a smooth brother.
Yeah, he's dope, man. I mean, I don't like the rhetoric that says that, well, I guess it's gonna be the last black president. That's not true. he broke ground. It'll be somebody else.
Yeah, well, I think he's gearing up. He might make a 2020 run.
Oh,
Cory Booker.
I don't think he got what it takes.
What about Kanye West? Ain't he
Now, see, I was going to say Terrence Howard.
Because
well,
of
they're
Donald
saying
Trump,
The Rock.
he has a chance. The Rock, no.
Come on,
it's
man.
not going to happen.
Come on.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No.
Well, no, you can't say that. Shit, Trump became president.
Yeah, but Trump is also a businessman, too.
Rock, you can't go from Baywatch to...
Well, Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan was an actor, so you can't say.
You can't say that because what's his name?
But
Terminator.
a professional wrestler is probably not going to be the president. But they had the governor was a wrestler,
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah,
and he was pretty good.
Yeah. Minnesota.
You just never know. All right, so anything else in the news?
That governor, what's his name? Gianforte, he body slammed.
No, he's a congressman.
He just wouldn't.
He body slammed the reporter from The Guardian, Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs asked him about the CBO score that came out 2 days ago concerning that the health care bill that the Republicans had passed.
But he said the dude was in his space,
he was
though.
in his space.
So just on some man to man, did he have a right to do that?
No. Plus, he knew the white boy was frail, and he would be able to do that to the white boy.
Yeah.
Because you size up as a
white.
man.
They both white.
But you as a man,
can't make it a white issue.
No. What I'm saying as a thickness. No, as a man, you're right. I'll take out white, but as a man to man, you know whose throat you can grab.
Right.
Okay.
You know, like, all right, I can grab his
and he
throat,
said it,
and then he's not going to hit me back.
Because apparently he didn't do it to the guy that was before him.
Right.
Because he said, you just like the last guy that was here.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't have that altercation with that guy. So that guy must have been as big as him.
Well, there's no video on it, but apparently they said this dude was like in his space. So if another man get in your space in any situation, I mean, is he treading lightly?
No, I mean, because you in the game. So if you chose that game,
the political arena, that game,
they're going to stick a microphone. You have to.
You got to deal with that.
You have to be prepared at any given moment. Wherever you come from, you can leave a restaurant
to
with
be
your
uncomfortable.
wife. So, and a reporter can catch you.
You're a public figure.
Yeah, and he's sticking that tape recorder in your face.
Right.
So you got to be able to deal with that. You got to have the mindset going into the politic game that, I'm recorded. But the mic is always hot.
What I'm saying is that I understand what you're saying, but you still a man. So do this guy get to be in your space, being confrontational?
Yeah, as long as he don't touch me.
Can I tag on a question to you guys? When is it okay to put your hands on another guy? Like, what is crossing the line?
Once you grown, you fighting, it's kind of, it's like there's always a better way to solve.
But from the audio, he didn't sound aggressive. He just asked a question. He's like, "Do you want a compliment? Do you want a compliment on the CBO score or not?" And the guy was like, "Not now." He was like, "No, well, I'm kind of curious because I won't have this moment again. So can you give me a statement now?" And that's when my man just grabbed
the scuffle. Then you can hear the scuffle.
Yeah.
I think if somebody puts their hands on you, you can defend yourself. Other than that, you don't need to put.
But do you wait for that? I mean, I'm 46. I'm really trying to hit people first.
Yeah, take off.
You have to wait.
And I'm 5'7" too, so
so you got to get that good one.
I got. You can win with one punch.
Yeah,
but it got to be that one punch though.
I just needed to be on video. I got somebody following me at all times.
There you go.
So it depends on how much you want to give up. I mean, I'm anything else in the news?
Well, the police officer Shelby, she was like last week we discussed. She was acquitted of manslaughter for shooting.
Where is that? Where
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, okay.
Terrence Crutcher.
Mm-hmm.
So she shot him 6 times. So she was found.
Home of Malcolm X.
Yeah.
You know that?
And before we go any further,
Black Wall Street.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
We want to send our condolences out to the people in Manchester for the
Manchester,
bombing.
England.
Yeah, the bombing and
I've been there.
And sad, unnecessary. But these people got issues, and he said his parents knew that he was, had some issues.
So they had one of the MMA guys from Manchester. He's like the biggest figure in Manchester. They had a spot with him on the news last night, and he was saying that they should do monitoring, and they should of anybody they think that's these terrorist cells. And I'm like, that's kind of a slippery slope to me. Like if you're saying, I mean, even in America, certain things happen, and all of a sudden everybody reacts, and the reaction is worse than the thing that happened.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
But it's also, to me, is when you watch it, it's like, they've made all these arrests now. Mm-hmm. They went after, now you have 8 people in custody.
Right.
But now they're saying that all these people were monitored, that they were on a
watch list of some sort, yeah.
So it's always that after effect that always takes place.
But that goes to the point to her question. When do you strike? Do you strike first because they're under the watch list? Do you just kill them and they don't blow up nothing? You got to wait for them to blow up something. Then you got to go. How do you kill them?
Hey, did y'all hear this whole thing about that whole thing with the guy that was supposed to be on the killing spree? Like, it was last month or maybe the month before, and he ended up getting murdered. The guy, he was on the killing spree.
The Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cleveland.
Yeah. But they saying that whole thing might have been a hoax.
Really? Oh, yeah, the guy that shot the old man.
Yeah, he said he killed 13 people.
Right, but there is no footage, ain't no police tape footage, none of that.
Is this the guy who killed the old man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there was footage of that.
But they saying that didn't look real because the blood that they show in the picture was there on the ground. If you run the tape back, you can see it was already on the ground. The blood that was supposed to be coming from the old man.
The old man was trying to get
staged the whole thing.
The old man was trying to get out of a relationship.
I'm dead.
That young
I
girl.
can't do it no more. I'm out of here.
Benefits.
I'm Lewis Dix.
Jeff
TDP.
Arnold.
Oh.
I'm still here, but I'm about to go.
Huh?
I'm still here, but I'm about to go. It's Rodney Perry.
You get ready to leave?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, catch a plane.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, Teeter, tell us about Shazam.
Well, before he goes,
it premieres.
Well, we ain't finished with the news. I still got questions about why.
News?
Well, wait. Rodney's got to go, so we'll get back to that. Let's say our proper goodbyes.
Okay.
Bye, Rodney.
Later, nigga.
No, it was so good to see you.
I was good seeing you,
thanks
man.
for coming by.
Hey, man, I'm glad to chop it up with y'all.
I mean,
this is dope. Morris Media is killing it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Next time you feel free to call in, or next time you're around, please stop back.
Absolutely.
We're glad you're back to flying high and get back to that family.
Right.
And much love and respect, man.
My man.
Thank you.
Love you, Lewis Dix.
Can we take a break?
Too, man.
Yeah,
we'll take a quick break. Yes, so we can say goodbye. Probably. Oh yeah.
How about that there?
Who was that?
Average white band, boy.
It was jam, had a little groove to it. I had a great show last night. It was a lot of fun. Concerned Black Men of L.A. I hosted it. It was really a lot of fun.
Where was it at?
It was at the Comedy Union. Had a good time. Shout out to Enns Mitchell and Mr. Mark Anderson and Mr. Bledsoe and
Bledsoe Barbecue?
No, Mr. Bledsoe. But it was a good time. A lot of funny comedians. Chris Sneed, Franz Cassius, Aaron Edwards, and Memphis Will.
You hosted it?
Yeah, I hosted it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and for a good cause. Concerned Black Men of L.A.
How much money y'all raised?
I'm not
You
sure.
having a stroke? Having a stroke?
No, I was belching.
Fuck. I mean, good.
Tell you, damn.
I mean, it was good to see Rodney.
Rodney Perry, yes.
Yeah,
sir.
it was
Yes,
good
sir.
information. Don't forget FAST.
You
FAST. Those
remember
are
what
the
that stand
signs.
for?
Your face
Drooping.
A was your what?
That's what I'm saying. Not
I
paying
know.
attention.
I know the S was just slurred speech, but what was the A?
Your ass is in trouble.
Yeah, I forgot what the A was. What was the A? Do you remember?
No.
T is for what?
Take you behind an hospital. Dang. Oh, your arm. Your arm.
wiggle.
Your arm. Your left
Yes.
arm. Your,
Face
your,
drooping, arm
if you
wiggle,
can't lift your
speech.
arms
Above your head.
above your head.
Yes.
So
Can you do that?
yeah, I can do that. I can do that. A lot of black men can do that because we get pulled over all the time.
Yeah. Stroke prevention.
Yeah, we can do that. We get a test almost every day. I'm Lewis Dix.
Jeff Arnold.
TDP.
The name of the show is what?
In a man's world, tighten up your belt.
When was the last time you was pulled over?
I've been rolling hard with Code 3, so you know.
Oh, you got diplomatic immunity out
Wow.
That license plate don't they just
here. Yeah.
so
She just flashed the badge. Like,
Nah,
she
license
don't-
plate.
License plate. She don't do that. She good. She a civilian.
Yeah.
She don't. I would flex more than her. She don't do that. And I guess if you secure in who you are,
No, if you're in the system, you know what it is, so you don't have that animosity
Right, so
or
she
that.
don't use that. She low key on that, man. I like that about her. It's good. It was good to have Rodney Perry. It's really good to have you back.
I still want to get back to the news. I want to know why the girl slapped Donald Trump's hand away. Can we?
Oh, his wife.
His wife.
Yeah. What is that about?
Okay, tell him about that. What happened?
To me, and this is my opinion, she seems uncomfortable.
Right.
Well, I mean, the way he's been treating her is not in accordance with not showing her the respect as the first lady, because you can see the images even when the Chinese president went to Florida, Mar-a-Lago.
Okay.
When he came off with the first lady of China Air Force One,
Right.
and he walked down hand in hand.
Yeah, with his wife.
Yeah. And then Trump, the first thing he does is just comes out, gives that little wave, and he's down, the stairs, and she's coming down by herself.
Oh, so we not family first, then
Right.
Okay.
So I mean, I think she's gotten tired of like, okay, wait a minute, this is where we at, and then we greeting, they treating you, they rolling out the royal carpet for you, and you still not getting it. You're the president. Right. Treat me as the first lady. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, what happened was, those you don't know, she slapped his hand away. They were walking, and he put his hand out. I was told.
Said she did it twice.
Yeah, I was told. I heard that she didn't want to hold hands because it was inappropriate at where they were.
Okay.
That's why she.
But the man and his wife was holding hands.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's what I heard. So,
but that don't make sense. So we're gonna, get rid of that, and then we're gonna really try to find out, because people really want to know what's going on. Because that's serious. If your wife is not,
I mean, and they thinking, and they keep showing the images of Obama and Michelle.
Right.
Every time he came out of Air Force One with Michelle, they walked down, step together.
It was a family first, and
hand in hand. And Trump, he just don't seem to do that. Even from when they exchanged at the White House, how Trump got out and didn't open Melania's door. He just came right up the stairs and greeted, Obama, and Obama had to help Melania up the stairs. So I mean, it just goes, so you sign up for what you get. Even like when he made.
So she's just a trophy wife.
Yeah, I mean, even when he made the announcement that he was running, she came down the escalator first.
Okay.
He had her hand, so I mean.
Really?
You just.
What the fuck is going on?
She's just in her own world over there with her.
Get her hair done and just loses.
I'm telling you. Okay, here's the video.
See right there. Something else is going on right there, too.
Look how far off. She's not even on the carpet.
Yeah. And her body language, look at her, Something else is going on. They had that argument or something.
That's serious. That's deep.
Something else is going on there.
Yeah, that's deep.
I think she didn't sign up for this. I don't think she wanted to be the first lady. She's not living in the White House. And from what I heard, that even before he ran, they were sleeping in separate places. So I think she can't stand that dude.
Yeah. So I mean, there's something more.
You can tell body language.
Yeah,
even,
as a woman.
Yeah, you can tell body language. She is not feeling him from a woman's perspective. When you do a man like that, you don't even want this man to touch your hand.
Right.
And that was just the first one. The other one, she was coming off the plane with him, and she played it off like she was moving her hair out of the way, but she avoided him grabbing her hand. And then he patted her, looked like on the ass.
But now it's not. It's the end of their trip, and now they holding hands now.
Okay.
So it's like,
that's because the news, they've been.
Yeah, that shit's been circulating. It's like, this is how, you've been treating her and all that. So, I mean, and then they even showing like Obama and Michelle over in Italy. How he's sitting there and he had her hand like that. He's holding her hand. And they constantly walking through the streets of Italy and all of that. So
they definitely love each other. Okay, here's another video.
Yeah, see, like that. Yeah, see. So it's a whole lot going on that Air Force One.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot going on there.
Well, let's just hope that he's not on Air Force One soon enough. They'll get rid of him. Now, we have another video. Oh, sorry. Were you done with the news?
I wasn't.
This was
you think he's going to get impeached?
Yeah.
What's the parameters for that?
If the Democrats, if they get the House in 2018, that's the first order of business.
Oh, hilarious.
That's the first order of business.
Democrats going to do shit.
Yeah, but they gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. So I mean, and everything. The Russian thing, what's so disturbing is that this Russia probe is just overtaking everything.
Well, Putin's the man over there. You know, he comes from the KGB. He's over $200 billion in worth. Gave his daughter $16 billion for her birthday. So, yeah, they catering to that dude.
16 million or 16
billion?
16 billion.
For her birthday.
Oh, wow. And you said he's worth over 200 billion.
Yeah, he's worth over 200 billion.
There was another video. Can I go now?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's your show.
Yeah, you haven't been here, so you got to catch up.
I'm mustard. I'll never catch up.
That was so.
That was elementary.
I'm mustard. I'll never catch up.
I know the
what?
The chat room, they loving it, man. They loving you back, yo. I know the comments gonna be off the chain.
Okay, you done?
You done? Yeah.
No, I ain't
You trying to date him or something?
Where your news at?
Yeah.
Let's get back to that.
It was. I got a headache.
Stroke.
I know. Sitting next to Rodney. Sitting next to Rodney. I was like, oh my god. No. But he looks good.
Yeah, he does.
And he was right about that thing about because I wanted to call him, but I didn't feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know. And shout out to Michael Collier for calling him every day with the joke.
But then he tried to be his friend, and Rodney shut him down. So it's like,
yeah, that was interesting. He said that after. I mean, what was that?
Well, it's kind of hard because so many people coming at you. I mean, even when Ricky went through that.
So you said, what do you think he meant by that? Michael Collier wanted to be his friend.
Because I've been feeding you jokes. Now I need your friendship because you out here, you doing things. So now I need you to give me some work because I've been calling you every day.
Oh. Wow.
Well, jump on your bandwagon of recovery. So when you get back
So when you doing that, you got general, a love for Rodney Perry. So you feel for him, but when you see him, you're going to commit that relationship when you see him instead of trying to force it on the phone or
it's that always
so that
interior motive.
It wasn't real. It
wasn't real.
Genuine. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Just like if something happened to you and all of a sudden that motherfucker at your hospital every day. You looking up like, wow. He like, yeah, man, I'm here telling you, I'm going to tell you a joke. Everything. He like, really, nigga? Really?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now you owe.
That's
like I was there.
It's a mad game.
You know what I mean?
It's a mad game. Trying to get me one of my lowest.
All right.
But did he seem different, Rodney, to you?
Yeah, he's a little. I mean, he's there, but like he said, he's getting better. He's getting back. Yeah, you know what I mean. But when you're around guys who want to sharpen your mental, then that helps. Like, okay, I'm advancing. I'm getting, like you said when you said my man, when you call him Griff. You're like, nobody ever called me that. That's a spark to get you back to a certain place.
Right, because everybody, we called him Griff. We didn't really call him
Anthony Griffith.
Yeah, we didn't call him Anthony. Yeah. Anthony, we called him Griff.
That was because I've known him for so long, even in Chicago.
Right.
That's what we always referred to him as. Like, what's up, Griff?
We called him his last name.
Yeah, what's up, Griff? Yeah,
because
that's the thing with people like that. It's like when you know him for a long time and you hit him with that name, where other people know him as this, but then you know him as this, and that's that go. Like, oh, that's somebody who really know me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that helps.
That's
so
a personal.
That rewinds that mind all the way back and it electrodes.
Yeah, that's
fire.
True.
Yeah,
that's true. So it's good to see him. And it was interesting that you had brought up a long time ago about making sure you have your life in order as far as in case something happens.
Yeah.
And he said him and his wife are doing that now.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's the question I asked.
But, I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry, but just apologize.
You gonna body slam?
I remember some girl saying that to me once in an argument, and I said I was sorry, and she came back. I know you sorry. Just that. I never forgot that. I was like, man, that was mean.
Yeah.
You know, it was mean.
But that's the thing is never be sorry. Always apologize. Because even when you fucking with Europeans and that's in their mindset, they ain't gonna say that, but then they might be like, I know you sorry. But that's why I say it out loud so people could be aware of that.
Right. We have this video. I saw this video of these two teachers in the classroom.
Oh, you got a video of the week?
Middle school, yes. Middle school. Fighting. I mean, going at
Teachers?
Teachers.
Yeah.
They get it from the kids. Shit.
Huh?
They can't break up the kids. They might as well.
Everybody's frustrated, man.
Hey.
Do you have that
we'll
video?
Talk about that after that,
Yeah. Oh. Bitch, fuck your homework. Oh. Don't beat up Miss Linda. Get off my. I'm gonna get an A or fail. Bitch.
Hey, look at she wailing on.
She's gonna get her money, huh?
Hey, but this is where
Turn
we
this
at,
in.
though, man. This is the frustration.
These are teachers,
but
and they're LA. I'm not LA, but they're unified. They're public school teachers, so they can't get fired. They just put on a leave.
Yeah,
that's just amazing.
But this is the level of frustration we at now. This is where we at. I mean, shit is getting ready to boil over now.
So, I mean, what do you think is going on in those women's lives that they just said, forget it, and start swinging on each other like that?
Well, before I even got to the fight, you're dealing with the kids. All the kids got phone. Hey, teacher, I know how much money you make.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I know your name.
Because the kid bought his phone out quick.
And
so the kid had his phone, huh?
He had a steady hand. He ain't miss a
right. So he had the phone going once they started arguing.
Yes.
Right.
He just picked up the fight.
Yeah.
Right.
In middle school.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no, humanity, no more humility anywhere, man. It's just we just straight.
I mean, they were fighting like men.
That's
no,
where
they
we
fighting
at.
like women. They were fighting like women.
But this is where we at now.
That was personal. That was something.
Yeah, that's.
They probably done went out to a club sometime and she took her dude
fuck
or
my
something.
man or something.
Yeah, that was some history.
That definitely wasn't about academics.
No, that wasn't about bitch, you bit my apple. It wasn't none of that.
Bitch, you stole my apple. None of that shit.
No apple.
You didn't take my lunch out of the refrigerator.
That shit boiled over.
Smoked my last cigarette in the teacher's lounge and all. That wasn't none of that.
That was something.
That was personal.
That was from the streets.
But this is where we at now, man.
Because they didn't even see the kids. They didn't
give a fuck.
They both of them blacked out.
Yeah.
Fuck the professionalism. Fuck this job.
We handling this shit
all
now.
in.
Yeah, we handling this
in
shit
the class.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat room said it's definitely over a man.
Yeah, that was personal.
Really?
Yeah, we handling this shit now. Fuck that text you
they
sent me, bitch.
fucking somebody, another teacher in the school.
No, the
Please,
principal.
Whoever, because my homegirl worked for a school.
Like that.
And they was getting it in.
Right.
Really?
Janitor closets, all kind of shit.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Did they at least move the buckets out the way?
It seems like in any tight or close working environment, it's some sex bound to hapen between coworkers.
Yeah, they say in hospitals they go at it.
Yeah. That's why I go visit.
But even in the prison system,
put on your little fake badge.
In the prison system, yes.
Well,
the prison
I mean,
system.
Well, there's
That's where you
the
go visit?
female guards.
The female guards, they fucking the inmates.
They getting Baltimore was.
The dude in Baltimore,
yes,
he
sir.
got 4 of them bitches pregnant.
Yeah.
And they was bringing him home cooked
What, in
meals.
prison?
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Cell
was bringing him a
phone.
home cooked meal.
My man had an ironing
Yes.
board in his cell.
Did you see about that? Yes.
That's my man.
My man had a little TV.
Yeah.
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 My man was like, yo.
They got him a fire stick.
Yeah, they was like, yo.
How you put this thing in?
They're like, yo,
Wow, I know.
pay
I'm like,
these bills.
how
Yeah.
does someone from prison Facebook? There's like a couple guys from prison that Facebook me. I'm like, how do you get to do that?
Oh, that shit is easy.
Did you respond?
One of them I knew, but
Wow. Well, let me just accept the rest of them.
no.
When you gonna break him out?
Hey, when y'all going hiking?
All right.
Well, he claims he's been convicted of a crime that
That
he didn't do.
Yeah, always.
So
always.
I referred him to what's called the Innocence Project, and I'm like,
That's how it starts.
So we should have them Facebook us.
That's how it starts. Build that confidence up. Get you going. Like, she got me doing this. I refer me to the innocent.
only because I knew him, and that was the gist of what I'm gonna do for anybody, something like that.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Bob? How you doing?
Bobby G.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jay. Paul Martinier, barely kept the family. Yeah, he's got some overalls on.
Bobby Glass House
hoodie
Vincent House.
on, yeah.
I guess watermelon is in season.
Bobby got on his overalls.
Yeah, with a hoodie on.
So, yeah, them teachers were going at it.
Your video. So what did you take from the video, Lewis? What did you
Anger
gather from it?
Just a lot. I mean, because they just kept swinging. I mean, at one point you catch yourself and say, all right, I'm in the classroom with the kids. I mean, but you would catch yourself as you're arguing up to that. It's like they just started swinging.
But they went way beyond that. It's like as soon as whoever classroom that was, that teacher that walked in, invaded that.
Correct.
She purposely, intentionally, willfully walked in there. Like, bitch, I'm tired of this. Yeah, I'm tired of all of this. You know, we selling this right now.
Yeah.
This ain't going no further.
Because there was one woman that was really aggressive, and the other one was on the defensive.
Yeah, we ain't going. This, you know, we selling this shit right now. You know, we handling our business.
It's a different time because coming up, you never knew your teacher's first name. It was always Miss this, Miss that, Miss that. It was always respect. But now they know the teacher's first name, where they live, how much money they make. It's a whole other
And the damn sure wasn't no fighting, and it wasn't no. If you had if teachers had a beef or something, they would like wait till the kids weren't around or something.
Teachers around, you know.
They in middle school.
But look where we at though. It's look at the congressman and the reporter. Everybody's aggressive.
Yeah.
Everybody, we not waiting no more. Like Rodney said, I'm putting hands on you first.
Right.
I'm not waiting no more.
Taking off.
So you coming at me, it's like and it's just the level of frustration I think that the whole country's in now. Everybody's feeling this shit.
Everybody's feeling how we've been feeling for the last 300, 400, 500 years. But we at the point where, y'all just now dealing with this?
Right.
Like I tell her, like the Hispanics and the Muslims, y'all the new niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all the new niggas.
And we the new Indians.
Yeah. Y'all feeling what we've been feeling for a long time.
Yeah.
I saw a Muslim.
Let's not go past what he said. You said the Muslims are what?
The Muslims and Hispanics, they the new niggas.
And we're the
new Indians.
We the new Indians, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
And they feeling
how long you think it's going to take us to get our casinos? I mean,
well, they got to get you drunk first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got enough liquor stores on the corners for us.
That's what I'm talking
about.
And
that's the only thing that really frustrates me about the liquor stores in our neighborhoods. The pet peeve I have with them is that they no longer carry cheese popcorn. It's just wrong.
See, it's wrong.
Just wrong.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
They don't carry cheese popcorn.
Because I like the smart corn, the white corn, but you don't see the cheese.
No, they got the white corn.
Right.
They got cheese, that one. That's the one I've ended up having to buy, but they don't have the cheese.
But I switched over because they didn't have the cheese.
Right. And they 2 for $7 at the supermarket, the big bags. But yeah, I'm with
when
you.
Your stroke coming.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. Well, I had 2 donuts this morning.
But see, that's another thing with the Russian probe and all of that. It's like with Trump's budget, what nobody's really talking about is like the programs that he's cutting. Like the Medicaid, food stamps.
What about the Meals on Wheels? What's the situation with that still?
That's all part of that that's being cut.
Okay.
If he passes this budget and it passes and he signs it into law and all these cuts go into effect, I mean, just the craziness.
See, that's my thing with, like you say, if he signs it and it goes to the law, and we always talk about voting and all that, it's only an amendment. It is not a fucking law.
Right, you can change it.
So we going ass backwards in this whole game, to me.
Yeah, but but it's just with the media, the mainstream, and they hype everything.
Right.
You know, and you don't get the full details. They just give you what they want you to know, what they want you to react on. Mm-hmm. So I mean, even like people reaction now is like, it's like, are they gonna cut my food stamps? And that sends panic, because people depend on a certain amount that's allotted to them for the month for food stamps.
Now, what was that when they did cut the food stamps off? Was that 2014 or 2013? Remember when they did? The government got shut down.
Right.
Yeah, and it stopped for like 16, 17.
So that was like a teaser or a precursor to what's coming up for real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Reagan did it though, back in the 80s.
81. There was a recession in 81.
Yeah, when Reagan shut down.
That's when they brought the dope in.
Yeah, when the government shut down. Reaganomics. Now they calling it Trumponomics.
Right.
I mean, so now they sending that little wave of fear and panic, because people are like, okay, if they cut my food stamps, what am I going to do now?
But see, we know, because we in the streets and we turn corners. It's just the amount of tents and shit that's on just the side of the roads now.
Yeah, man.
Is
people
ridiculous.
Oh my God,
man,
that shit is.
I mean, it's just so many. I mean, people just. And
it used to be a designated area, but now it's like wherever.
Hey man, on Santa Monica, by the Target,
right?
That's become like tent row.
Yeah.
Even on my block, because Radio Shack is shut down at night, there used to just be one dude with a shopping cart that slept in front of Radio Shack. Now I come home and all that. You got about a dozen people. Like just posted up in that little area.
Yeah. And that's amazing because you'll be driving, look to your left, look to your right, see a Maserati. It seems like, because that's the first thing you think when you move to California, like everybody's got a Mercedes.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's, it's like you see a Maserati, you see people living so well. And you don't see any of that when you go through Beverly Hills. No fast food restaurants, no bums.
Look what they're doing in Detroit now. They carjacking and robbing you in the afternoon in Detroit. Yeah. When you pull up at the gas station.
Yeah. Really?
They just jumping out now.
They got Queen Latifah's driver like that.
Yeah.
At the gas station, they pump in the nozzle, they jump in the car, take off. She has some important stuff in the trunk. They rambled through it, but they didn't get it. But they at the gas station, homie, you
in California?
Now it's wherever.
It's in Detroit. You go on YouTube and you watch.
That was in Atlanta. That happened in Atlanta.
Detroit. They got all these brazen carjacking now.
Really?
They have all this now.
All right, we have a caller. Yo,
man. Let me make a point very quick, man.
Please do.
He's back.
You know I called back, man. You already know that shit.
Yeah, you kind of threw Rodney a little bit. He wasn't used to you. But we like you. Go ahead.
Well, Rodney's cool, man. I'm gonna support Rodney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look, John Lemon, man, about this whole what they're cutting and all that shit, right? I understand where you're coming from, but I look at things like how rich white men look at things. Everything is an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Investment.
So, at the end of the day, if they got black PBS, right? And they're talking about cutting this and cutting that, and they're going to cut black PBS. Well, what happens? We get somebody like Felicia, who comes out with Morris Media Live.
Who's Felicia?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Who is that? But anyway, TDP talked about Meals on Wheels. You cut that shit, so you come out with a Meals on Wheels on your own, man.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but everybody's mindset is not like that, though. Some people mindset go into panic mode, and I was like, I gotta have it now. I can't wait. My stomach hurts now. I gotta eat now.
Man. Some people are reincarnated as lions and elephants, and some come back as rats and cockroaches, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's all about your mind, B. What you want to do, man. I mean, at the end of the fucking day, I'd rather motherfucking have my community, my people, whoever they may be, black, white, Jews, or whatever your community is. I'd rather have my own people, you know what I'm saying, networking and doing things.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right, look. Okay, like let's say, for example, I get steel or whatever, or some type of metal, and I got my own shop. I mold that shit into exhaust pipes, mufflers, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You a car dealer, right? You buy cars, used cars. You got to fix them up. You know you can come see me for the mufflers. I can come see you for some tires or whatever. That's how community's supposed to operate, man. Fuck the government, man.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? People got to think entrepreneurially. And people got to think opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Your kids are going to be so smart and and just so versed.
Oh, Lou, man. Thanks for massaging my balls, Lou. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Lou.
Wow.
All right, I'm out, man. I'm out.
Wow. He felt that all the way in the ATL. Damn.
Did you know you was doing that?
No, I did not even know. I had my hands down. I didn't even know. My hands must have been doing things I didn't even know. That's amazing. What is that on your phone? What is that picture of?
That's me, man.
Oh, okay.
But no,
you got a problem with that?
No, it looks. I can't figure out what it is. What is
That's
it?
his phone.
Yeah.
No, I mean the picture.
It's a picture of me
on his phone.
Let me see.
What? Now you want to hold a man's phone?
No, I just want to.
It's black and white.
Do you approve it?
Your arm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it looked weird. It looks like a pair of legs. I didn't. It just looked. I mean.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
After that, he had to go in on me.
Where your news at?
No, I wasn't. It looks interesting. It's just different.
That's me and Thought before I went on stage with Craig.
Okay, all right. Do you have a code on your phone? I don't have one on mine. Security code. You have one?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you got upset last week.
Yeah, last week. You want to share that story?
Yeah.
What?
I was in the shower.
About how Code 3 went in your pocket and got your phone?
Oh, and said that, Jeff Arnold called you. And
it was in your pocket?
I was in the shower and I had my shorts. I took my shorts. It was in my shorts.
You took your shorts in the shower?
No, it was in my...
laying on the bed.
Laying on the bed.
She saw the phone ringing.
Oh.
Yeah,
she know it well.
She was like, Jeff Arnold, she bought it in the bathroom.
She is a woman before a cop.
Her thing is...
Woman first, cop second.
Her thing is plain view.
Mm-hmm.
That's her
Identify
thing.
yourself.
If something's in plain view, she's going to look at it.
Yeah.
She's going to look at it.
Yeah. That's her job.
I don't have a code.
How did you feel about that?
I'm fine with it. I don't have anything to hide. She can answer my phone.
Well, for a tiny fraction, you was like, "Ain't this a bitch?"
It dawned on me that.
Like,
but she actually I realized that the phone was in my pocket, and then I was like, "Oh, she went in the pocket and took the phone out and looked at it, and then brought it in the bathroom." I was like, "Okay, that's, I wouldn't. I mean, that's."
You didn't bring it to her attention?
No, I thought.
But at least what she did, she didn't hide it either, because she could have looked at it and then shoved it back in his pocket.
No, because it was Jeff calling.
But he
cool
could have came out and looked at it and saw that he missed the call by Jeff.
If it was a female, I'm sure she would have said, "Stephanie just called you."
No,
right.
No, she wouldn't have. No, she would have stored that. She's a fucking cop. She would have stored that as evidence
and see if you would acknowledge it.
You. Yeah. That would have been stored as evidence.
When I looked at it, she just would have said somebody called you.
Correct.
And then she would wait for me to say it was Stephanie.
Yeah, she'd have probably waited to see if you was going to go outside and
I think she would have handled it exactly the same way she did with Jeff on the phone.
That's what you think.
I'm a woman, I know.
No, this is in a man's world, baby.
And it wouldn't be shit without a woman's touch.
She would have... What? You want to touch it?
See, I don't... I've never had a code on my phone to unlock it. I've never had. I don't. If you're looking at my phone and you're looking at my phone,
but the whole thing is, what if you lose your phone and then you have all these celebrity contacts or all these contacts in there?
What celebrity?
And so a stranger could just go through your phone.
I do have a few celebrities in my phone, but they've changed the number already.
You just keep the old numbers.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Cosby's number, would you have his name under an alias?
But what grade level are they now?
Yeah, I have certain people code comics. All my comic friends are
alias.
Codes. I have different different.
I had a friend who used to name the different girls by their attributes.
Oh, really?
In his phone.
Yeah, no, and that's
big ass salad.
That's part of why
big ass, big titties.
I feel good about where I am as far as in Code 3 is that I don't have to hide anything.
Right.
I'm not. That was so long ago.
But that was in your personal space, though. She invaded your personal space.
But he good with
going
that,
in your
though.
pocket.
I'm okay because
do you have personal space?
No, she is my personal space.
Oh.
So now you good with the?
So she, I mean, it's become that for me. She is my personal space. If I wanted anybody in my space other than my kids, it's her.
So now you also good with her? She went in your pants and she took some money out?
No, she got enough money. She'll put money in.
Mm. Okay.
So
has she ever done that?
You want that kind of woman?
Has she ever done that?
What, put money in?
Yeah.
She's always.
That's
she's
not what
so
I asked
caring.
you. That's not what I asked.
He don't want to answer that.
Just answer the question.
How's the pimp game?
She gave me a birthday card with money in it.
Okay.
Wow.
But then she can go in your pants and get your phone.
How much?
Oh, wow, that's tacky. How much?
Exactly.
It was like $40. Oh, wow. You know.
What is that?
She didn't even give you your age?
Hilarious.
What is it?
Confucius say.
No,
it's love music because Lewis is so in love.
No, I mean, I'm.
Why your voice so high?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It does. It goes up when he speaks up like that.
No, you know, it's so funny because last night she looked at me and I was looking at her and I was like, what?
Y'all was gazing at each other from across the room.
No, she was like, well, you're looking at me like you love me, and I was like, nah, you tripping. I'm just something in my eye.
Well, Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
No, but
I do.
What? You all smitten over here?
Yeah, look at him.
His top lip is quivering right there.
It's really good when you find someone.
It's
that
a good
you
space.
Really,
yeah,
you're in a good space
until
with.
it go bad.
Yeah, then it'd be
Somebody
like that
put
bitch.
you have Bill Cosby's name under RX. You know, like the pharmacy.
Who said that?
Prescription and shit.
Said
Yeah.
that,
Who said that?
OG Sleepy Low.
OG Sleepy Low and Apollo Legend.
Those people are crazy.
That's it.
Capital R, lowercase x.
Exactly.
Hysterical.
Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's not.
You said you got codes.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
That's a classic.
That's classic. These people in the chat room, they need to get a life, but that's funny. And here's one thing I want to say to the people in the chat room.
What you want to say?
I want to thank them all for their support and whatever laughter or insightfulness that we can bring to them. We appreciate you, and I really hope that the conversation we had with Rodney really
it will help somebody.
Help some, especially you brothers and you sisters who are dealing with men who don't want to, like Rodney said, if he had paid attention 2 weeks earlier. When his sister said, "What's wrong with you? Why are you slurring that to go get some help?" and not taking his medicine.
But it's vice versa too. The men that take care of women that's become ill. Yeah. That's a hard chore.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, but he, like he said, he didn't want to take his high blood pressure medicine because
libido.
That whole But again, would you give up
the hard dick for the pills
for your life?
No.
You're going to just stroke your way on to death.
Yeah. I mean, what are we really gaining here in this life? What are we really gaining here? What? We don't have control of our own destinies. We don't have one fucking building nowhere where we can go up 55 flights of stairs and say, you go to this building, that's good for you. You go to that floor, that's good for you. You go to this floor, that's good for you. We don't have none of that. So we all just fucking cattle out here, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be healthy with my dick not working. Well, I want my dick to work and I die.
So you want to die? You die fucking.
I'll take that.
Mid stroke, you could.
I'll take that.
Okay.
All right. That's
But I don't eat bad no more. You go into these liquor stores.
It seems like there is a way to lower without medication. What were people doing before they started pushing all these pills on everybody?
But the food is fucked up.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah, he had a great point about eating meat. Now, what was the name of that show he said he wanted us to watch?
Fork Over Knives.
Forks Over Knives.
Forks Over Knives. Make sure you check that out.
It's on Netflix.
That's just like these kids. They get out of school and then whatever little money that they save and they go into these liquor stores. Ain't an apple, ain't a banana in there. They getting these chips and
Well, you gotta understand. It's just like they moved in the liquor store and the fast food into our neighborhood, so the parents don't have to cook anymore. I mean, growing up, my mom cooked every night.
And that was the thing. When we got home from school, we got a snack that was cooked.
But that's what I'm saying. We oven raised.
Right.
Not as it.
So you had to prepare the food. You had to preheat the oven. It took 45 minutes to an hour. You had to
do all
really wait. And now you got a fucking Hot Pocket in 1 minute. That shit can't be healthy.
And you got wings bigger than your
Hot Pocket the other day. They on sale.
That's what I'm saying.
For $5. Some Hot Pockets.
But what I'm saying is they eating this 6, 7, 8 years old every day.
Right.
3 times a day.
Right.
3 times a day.
You're right.
I mean, they eating it for breakfast because moms don't have time to get up.
What's breakfast?
No, they eating it for breakfast. I mean, well, fuck y'all.
Done it break fast?
They eating it for breakfast.
You ain't gonna pronounce it all the way through.
It's like,
breakfast.
They eating it for breakfast. And it's like...
Oh, that must be a Chicago thing. I apologize.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what the fuck is breakfast.
But I'm stopping to get
Is that a meat?
I'm stopping to get you something to eat now. Because I don't want to cook breakfast for you tomorrow.
No, because I got to hurry up and get your ass to school and I got to get to work.
And then when I get off work and I pick you up, from practice or your after school activities, I'm too tired to cook. So we're gonna stop and get this.
No, but to that
they
point,
got breakfast all day.
let's get to what it is, because now if he's playing sports or whatever, he's got his Gatorade, Cheetos or whatever. Then the mom come get him. She's been at work all day. She really don't have time to cook. He's really not hungry. Okay, then we'll just go get some. You can, some bullshit.
Eat it later. Yes.
You know what I mean? Just some bullshit.
Or there's something in the freezer that you can pop in the microwave.
So she's not healthy. He's not healthy. It's a bad situation.
Yeah.
It's a bad situation.
Somebody gonna have a stroke in that house
real quick, and it's by design. It ain't just like, these are the choices you got. No, you being forced this shit right now. We used to have choices, but now it's like you be like, man, I can't get no good food around here no more. You gotta drive 1,000 fucking miles to get something good. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, but that's like if you're new to the situation. But if you've been here, you know how to. Okay, I go here, I go here, I go here. But if it's just quick and it's on the corner, then I'm just gonna go get it. That's bad.
Yeah, Code 3's in eating healthy. She's
a cop.
She's in eating healthy.
Well,
we did something.
To eat healthy though.
No, there's some fat cops.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you starting to eat healthy though.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Why y'all mad?
She made me.
It's offensive.
Why y'all aggressive?
No, she had.
That's
me,
not a healthy response.
I had spinach the other day. She was feeding me some spinach. It was nasty.
You don't like spinach?
Was it fresh?
No. Yeah, it was fresh.
Okay.
It was nasty.
Why?
God, it was nasty. But I ate it.
That fiber, man.
Whenever I have green on my plate, I eat that first.
But let's get back into
So you don't like veggies?
I like broccoli.
That's it?
Asparagus?
I like salad. I don't eat it enough. But I like salad.
Brussels sprouts?
No. You eat Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, all the shit that's healthy for you.
Is that green?
Yes.
What's the white one? Cauliflower.
That's not good for you.
I like corn on the cob. Is that a
bad
vegetable?
for you.
Corn on the cob is bad for you?
Well, it does rake your stomach though.
Bobby said y'all are carnivores.
Oh.
Meat eaters.
I love salad. I'll hook my salad up. I get the romaine lettuce. I get the green onions. I get olives and all that. Then I might get a can of smoked oysters. That's in olive oil. Put that on there as my meat, and I go to work.
You know what I was gonna buy the other day was some sardines.
Sardines is good.
Are they not good for you?
Ain't nothing good for you. You eat the shit that's less.
Yeah,
bad
you got
for
this.
you.
You know, like
Tonight I'm feeling some salmon croquettes.
there you go. So
Yeah, that's good.
Is that healthy?
if
Mercury.
it's healthy for you, yeah, go for it.
But I eat a lot of tuna.
That's
Mercury.
Yeah, that ain't good for you, but that's okay though.
Damn.
You all right though?
Just squeeze some lemon on it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's what I do.
Put a lot more mayonnaise on it.
Some lemon on it.
So listen,
Sports.
yeah, we got a quick sports thing.
Really? Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears. You just gonna get mad because he don't have no news like that? Teeter Sports Ticker. It's only one thing to talk about it, and that's the goddamn NBA Finals.
Yeah,
What you
boy.
going with?
Excuse me, young fella. Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Trish Thomas, Kevin Love,
Kyle Korver
J.R.
versus
Smith.
J.R. Smith. I can't forget J.R. Smith.
Darren Williams.
Darren Williams is the new add-on for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Taking on Golden State, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, the new added KD Durantula, Draymond Green, and Porzingis if he gets the chance to play. It's a great matchup. This is going to be one of the greatest finals in history.
It's the rubber match.
This is the rubber match with some add-ons. And this is to the credit of a LeBron James that they had to put that dude over there because they don't want LeBron to get it because of the name King James, and it's synonymous with the dude that they want everybody to remember as King James. They don't want LeBron in there. This shit is deep. Mm-hmm. It's real deep. So him going against them, whether he wins or lose or not, is not the point. It's like they really want to sabotage his King James name on that throne. And
Well, he's one of two players.
the reason why they got KD over there because you can jump Steph Curry with a double. You can jump Klay Thompson with a double. You can't do KD like that because he can get his own shot off the dribble. This dude is 7 feet with a 7'6" wingspan. That's a whole different dynamic out there.
And he got speed.
But to LeBron's credit, he can take anyone on that team one-on-one. Kyrie can still get in there and get to the basket one-on-one. So it ain't going to just be a just all-out shootout like everybody think Golden State just going to just take off on these dudes. But Kevin Love on Cleveland side, he has to step up. He is the key factor in getting boards and rebounds for that. But I'm gonna go with Golden State because I'm just gonna keep it in the West. But I really want to see LeBron do it again.
But like you said, Kevin Love on the East with Cleveland, he got to step it up.
Yeah, he's the key.
Yeah, and KD is the key for Golden State.
He's the key.
KD is the key.
Yeah.
He has to step it up.
Right.
He can't take a game off. He got to come, and he has to put up numbers that's going to match LeBron.
They have to cancel each other out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Cleveland because they're going to be more physical. I think you got to be physical with KD and Steph and Klay Thompson. You're going to have to be physical.
Well, Draymond is already the beast on that team.
Yeah.
But see, the key to Draymond is he's the quarterback of the team. He's the vocal leader. He gets everybody into position.
Right.
And that was the key with like last year's season with taking him out of it. He was the vocal leader. He gets everybody in position. So when you don't have that vocal leader out there, everybody kind of scrambling, not really knowing where the fuck to be in position. So that was why they really lost. It wasn't just because of his play. It's just his vocal leadership on the floor. And, he's demanding down there. So
you keeping it in the West?
I'm just keeping it in the West because I reside.
I'm gonna go for. I'm going back to back.
Yeah, I'm going Cleveland.
Cleveland.
And if Cleveland doesn't win, I'm gonna go with the Sixers.
Y'all gonna have a good team.
I know.
You guys gonna have a good
He
team.
said, well, you don't want to talk about that. So.
What?
We can talk about LeVar Ball.
He said he'll work out for Philly. He wouldn't work out for Boston, but he'll work out for Philly.
Yeah, he told Danny Ainge no.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all can talk.
You got Ben Simmons over here who hasn't played this year. Y'all been having number one pick for the last 4 seasons.
4 or 5 seasons. Yeah.
Y'all haven't just had y'all guys healthy enough to be able. But next season coming around, y'all gonna be like, God damn, y'all gonna be ready. Y'all gonna be ready next season.
It was a fun show. A lot of great information for men on this show.
Health.
Shout out to Chris from Connecticut. Congratulations on your graduation and
have a good Memorial weekend.
Yeah, enjoy the fam. Willie, hurry up and get home to that daughter with your crazy self.
Sweet Willie.
What you doing for the weekend?
I
pull out the grill?
No, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go buy my barbecue. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Phillips.
Yeah,
I tried Woody's. Code 3 likes Woody's. I like Phillips.
Yeah.
I don't like
Woody's.
I'm being in the streets.
What are you doing?
You know what it is. You know
you're
what
gonna
it is
be
too.
Eating some cauliflower.
Stay eating healthy. But it's also, side bitch weekend too. So dudes get with their women tonight, tomorrow. Leave that man alone Sunday and Monday. Let him be with his family.
Oh, so side pieces.
This is they barbecue today and tomorrow.
Okay, but Sunday and Monday he got to be at home.
He got to be with the family. But that's what niggas.
But then Monday when you at the park, but then do you check with your side piece to see what park they going to so you don't clash?
Yeah, because
at the park?
Monday that's when all the niggas find their way to get to the store.
Right.
Go visit the side piece.
Yeah.
But some of them are legit. Some of them go visit family who the wife doesn't get along with. So I got to go over.
That's always a good option.
Yeah, I got to go see my auntie for a while.
You know my mama don't like you, right?
Yeah, and then I go see my auntie.
Let me go over here, see her. I'll be back, baby.
Right. Or my boy. I got to go with my boy. My boy needs something. Because I think women are a lot slicker in that way. When they
I'm
always
take my boy a plate because he just had a stroke.
No, here's a situation, right? So my boy girl, she said she going up to Stockton for a wedding.
Wow.
And he wasn't invited. So now she said, I'm gonna bring you back some German chocolate cake. So he like, I said, well, I'm gonna go to the wedding with you. No, you can't go. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Women got game.
Oh, it's
They got game. And then they. What's amazing when you bust a woman, she's always got a reason why. She's always got justification.
You neglected me. You didn't spend no time.
She's always got
me.
Justification. When men get busted, you can't justify anything. Nothing you can say that's gonna make her think that. Because her bottom line is you didn't love me.
Right.
Women are amazing the way they flip the table. It's
Okay,
just
my point. When you saying that, do you? If she come to you like that, do you say, okay, well, it's over. I don't ever want to see you again. Do you do that, or you just let her keep bringing that story up every 6 months?
No. If I think it's time to roll out,
it's time to move on.
Oh, no pun intended.
Yeah, it's time to it's that's one of the reasons why I stayed out of a relationship for so long.
With that dude. What?
But in the day though, it was
you having a stroke?
No, it was a lot easier. Like 30 years ago.
That's a long time.
To fuck around. Because remember when you go to dad go to the store, he ain't had a cell phone. Dad come back, I had a flat. Oh, that's why you was gone so long?
Oh, it was more conversation. It was more you
now you leave.
Yeah, you had
your phone.
It was a thing of you had to build up points for your wife to believe you. You had to have a pattern. You know, you had to.
That's a good point, LD.
Yeah, you had to have a pattern where people are like, okay, he usually comes home all that. If you have a pattern where he's like, I'm going to go see John, and then she knows John, because you always had a good friend that she trusted.
Yeah,
he was always in your corner. And he ride or die board that got you off to
don't
go
answer the phone, phone off the hook.
Yeah, you know, or he's coming. You know, he just left, knowing your timing. You know, it's like
those were the good old days.
Oh yeah,
but now like what Jazzy say with these phones and everything, it's like
you leave the house now. It's like you got your phone.
You know, and they call you and you in the car, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm driving. No, you ain't driving. I don't hear no wind. You ain't got the air. What?
Yeah.
Why are you all in my background?
God,
what
man,
is?
They just,
are you talking to me or are you talking to the background?
Yeah, I go by what Jeff said a long time ago, that the whole cell phone and three-way calling, all that stuff was designed for a woman to keep
the
up
phone
with
itself was designed for a woman.
Yeah.
Are you at the store? Pick me up something. You got to deal with that shit. You can't
No. This the one. This the one, right? So they call you, talk. What you doing? I'm just something. Okay. Then you get the text. Could you stop by and get? Why you say it when you was on the phone?
Yeah. Right. No, because here's the thing.
Now I work for you.
As a man, I believe this to be true. You better pick up your phone. But she doesn't have to pick up her phone.
I've always said that, yeah.
She does not. I mean, you could blow her phone up and it's nothing to her.
Purse.
Yes. It was in the house. It was in the room. But you, as the man, you always keep your phone.
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because the pole is more promiscuous than the hole.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good point.
That's true.
That's just how it go.
It's quicker to get out.
But watch how many niggas be at the grocery store Monday, though. That's hilarious.
But shout out to all you brothers and sisters who are barbecuing with the family.
Be healthy.
Yeah, enjoy your family time. Don't drink too much.
No, drink a lot because you're dealing with a lot of shit out here. Drink a lot.
And that's when there's most family arguments.
Yeah. Thank you, Morris Media Studios. Thank you, POTUS. We're out. Thank you. See you later. We're out.